nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Paul's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. All along, confessing while alone and on, without the clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, what else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a sharpshooter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break?
Okay. Chat can see and hear y'all now. I have to be real here. I temporarily got jump scared by Bubba being in the lineup on the stream. Like, wait, Ryu is there? What the fuck?
Yeah, they just joined.
Hello.
Hello.
That was stinky. Just waiting on. Oh no, I'm clicking the wrong thing. There we go.
Right, time to play a funny game.
Video game, James.
You know what game we're going to be playing?
No.
Where's Waldo?
Where is he?
You got to find Jacobin in his little red hat.
No.
Please stop placing things on the map.
You can do that?
And that's why you brought it up.
No, I mean, that's what they have to do. They have to find Jacobin. That's where we left off, right? Jacobin was gone. They had to find him.
Oh, yeah.
And they have, like...
My intelligence is limited.
They have, like... Starting from when he disappeared, they have 16 hours before he goes into the planar hideaway. I think.
Alright, we all ready? We all like actively here and thinking? Brain wheel?
Brain.
Luna might be warming some food up.
Right.
Some grub.
Yeah?
Oh, really?
Who are we waiting on?
Luna, she went to go make some food.
Oh.
I gotta feed my kitty cat while I'm at it. I'm here though.
Bad.
How's
Don't have a
everyone
wireless
been?
Headset.
What the?
I miss having a wireless headset and just being able to like walk around and do stuff.
Yeah, I like mine, but it fucking hurts my head sometimes.
The only problem I have with my wireless headset is the quality's fucking garbage.
Oh, I got what do I have? I have a Steel Series, like Arctic, whatever. Arctic.
Yeah, I have that one
That's-
too.
Yeah, you don't like it? This is like I'm talking. What do you mean the quality's not good? Like
I don't know.
listening?
You remember what I sounded like before I got this headset?
I don't know. But was yours an Arctic Nova Giga Pro? Fucking. I don't know. I mean, it's old tech now.
No, this one's Steel Series.
Oh yeah, it's a Steel Series Arctic, whatever. Steel Series.
Oh
can
no,
make-
it's the
has-
one
has
with the
made
base
sense.
station.
Oh, I have that too. I have the one with like the you swap out the batteries.
Yeah.
I have discovered
what-
a new annoyance.
What's up?
My
Is it a
thighs are so big that I can no longer sit cross-legged without dismounting my fucking keyboard.
you need a Bluetooth keyboard now? Kitty cat, I'm gonna give you a different bowl tonight.
I
Also,
know,
my
I was
cat.
constantly having issues with it, like randomly disconnecting and reconnecting and stuff.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. It was just annoying.
strange.
It's supposed to be just plug and play, but it was
Yeah.
not. It was constantly giving me issues.
You got all
Tried a
and all
bunch
the
of stuff
updates
to
are
try
fine,
to
or-
fix it. What?
like all the updates and shit too, or you probably just got a bad one, you know?
I don't know. I tried a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Could never really get it to work. The audio
Yeah.
quality was always kind of like I'd constantly get like a little
Buzz.
random noises every now and then. Just
Would you ever get like a buzz or something? Because I know that's like
yeah.
the bane of. Yeah, that's called like static or something.
I get a bunch of just audio artifacts with it, and like sometimes I would turn it on and it would just instantly deafen me,
Really?
and I'd have to like shut it off and turn it back on.
That's
Like it would connect to
lame.
the base station, then just instantly like it would be at like 5,000,000% volume and
Oh, jeez.
destroy my eardrums.
Squat. Oh, I just got a little bit of like I guess that in hell, but like I don't. Lately I just been using like earbuds to play like for stuff. So because
Yeah, I like
this-
the headset I had
I gotta-
before that. I was happy with, but it broke. It's made out of cheap plastic, so
I had a Sennheiser.
Guess it's
or
not a
whatever
headset.
called.
It's not a headset anymore. It's a head. And
Yeah,
I don't
like-
know.
I had a Sennheiser. It was good. The mic broke though, but I have not found a headset that feels good on my head. Because I got
it's
a
hard
big
to
ass.
find a comfortable headset that has good quality and then also doesn't just like break.
Yeah.
Then also
I
I,
had
need it to be wireless, and I don't
I-
want it to be Bluetooth wireless because Bluetooth wireless sucks.
Really?
Yeah, it has like not is way less range than if you have like a USB or
Yeah,
No.
you usually need a Bluetooth like antenna to like make it have decent range.
I mean, I got
Fucking hate Bluetooth so fucking
I mean,
much.
I'm in my kitchen right now, which is like past a few walls, I guess. But the only time I ever really get it is if I'm like outside.
I specifically don't like Bluetooth because my PC has a bad Bluetooth device inside it. That's probably like worn the fuck out. So Bluetooth does not work with it.
Probably the same with mine, but my PC is like from 2020.
No, Pupper.
Hmm?
Like, I'm talking about my computer tower is on the floor underneath
Oh.
my desk. My
Gotta get that off the
PlayStation
floor.
controller is on top of the desk and will lose connection.
Oh, yeah, that happened to me with mine. I ended up getting a
Like
Xbox
the
controller,
headphones,
and it worked perfectly.
No, but then like I'll use my headphones
Yeah.
with Bluetooth, and my headphones with Bluetooth will be like fine on my phone, where I could literally walk all the way downstairs.
Right.
I walk 10 feet away, my PC just goes,
I like whenever I turn the microwave on, my headset freaks the fuck out. It's very funny, but I understand why.
That means your microwave's not properly shielded. You know that, right?
Probably. Yeah, this
That's
apartment.
not
I don't
supposed
think
to
is-
happen. Your microwave is supposed to be a Faraday cage, so the waves shouldn't escape.
Maybe I should
You
get
have a
one of
little
those.
bit
Like,
of waves escape. Just you shouldn't have a lot.
I mean,
Yeah, but it
it's
shouldn't
not,
be enough to affect your headset. That's what I'm saying.
like it's not on right now, so just because I'm standing next to it and talking. But if I put something in there,
Yeah,
Remember
like,
when
that shouldn't-
I mean,
that
that's
shouldn't
like-
happen.
I mean,
Remember
my
when-
parents when I was a kid always said don't watch the microwave because of that.
Yeah, because old microwaves were shit.
You know what I hate? The microwaves that have the child locks on them now because I keep forgetting that there's a fucking child lock on. I gotta press a fucking makes me so mad. I
I
almost
curse
broke
you
the-
with every door in your house being child locked.
Dog, I like tried to open it up and I almost like ripped it. Not ripped it, but I pulled it and it almost came off the counter because it was just so small. It's a small little microwave. It's just- What should I make for dinner? I got salad here.
That's good enough.
I'm
Huh?
new to being. No.
I've been back for 5 minutes.
So I kind
No,
of just
I'm
started I was just tuning out your voice. This just on instinct. I'm sorry.
I have avocado
Well, I
Caesar
mean,
salad.
does anyone have an idea of how they're gonna try to find Jacobin other than fly in his direction?
Say there is a sale on Ryu themed items.
I mean, the thing is, like we already did the
Yeah,
we already did the calculation. By the time they would reach where Jacobin is, it would be during a period of time where Jacobin is in the planar hideaway.
Yes, but that doesn't get rid of his signs of existing. It just means we can't track him if he decides to go somewhere else after going to his planar hideaway somehow.
Yeah, but it means that you don't know when you're in an area where you can start doing the survival check.
We don't. Didn't I proposed using message or sending last time, right? I'm pretty sure I said that.
You need to see them for it to happen.
Or I thought they need to be on the same plane.
Yeah.
Why would you
the
need to
one,
see
the
someone-
one Ryu's talking about? You do not need to be able to see them. I think.
Yeah.
The one that
Hmm.
Ryu's talking about is just a lot of spells require actual line of sight. I wouldn't say for some reason, but for a reason.
Get one wish spell to communicate with Jacob. What do you wish for? Talk to my friend.
Yeah, sending would work.
I don't think anyone has it. Oh no, I
Again,
think they.
From the time
Maybe
he
you?
he got blasted away, he's traveling for 16 hours straight.
You got blasted away like a fucking Team Rocket.
Yeah, like Team Rocket, blasting off again.
Got blasted.
He did. I mean, the Tengu was doing like a full super big charge up combo, and he's just like, oh, that's nice. Gets blasted away.
I don't remember what happened. I was not feeling very well.
He got blasted away by Tengu. He asked about their leaf, their
Oh.
tree.
He
They're like,
asked
"Here, let
about
me
it,
show you."
and then they were like, "Sure, I can show you." And then he just kind of stood directly in front of them and didn't move. And then
Look,
Tengu
all
was
I'm
like, "Ah."
saying is the way it was described, I didn't realize that they were standing there with the leaf like they were holding a bat about to swing it.
Yeah, no, I said.
All I remember-
said.
I
They
remember
live.
hearing you saying like that they held out their hand and that they were holding the leaf, and then that's it. I was like, okay.
No, Jared said that they were holding
And
their
you're like,
leaf
"Oh,
up,
they're
ready to
swinging at
swing
you."
it.
I'm like, what?
Yes, they held the lift up in a pose as if they were about to swing the
You
leaf.
didn't describe it like that though. You weren't like.
Yeah, no, I
holding the
did.
leaf
I
and
did.
swinging
She
it
did.
as They're
I
holding,
totally
they're holding the leaf and
did.
they're holding their hand out.
She even described that they paused after holding it up, ready to swing it.
Like the
Well,
fucking.
you didn't I don't think you said that they were holding the stand. And if you did, I didn't hear it. That's for sure.
What does glass him mean? It's fake.
Glasses.
Oh, the fucking Wolf of Wall Street. Not by Wolf Among Us. Glass 'em.
Here's the thing.
Glasses ass.
People who don't know what, it's not even a regional thing. They say it in The Simpsons. In
Yeah.
like one of the
What,
early
blast 'em?
seasons. Yeah, Fat Tony says, "Alright, guys, blast him." And Homer's like, "Oh, wait. George?" And it's one of those things where, like, you should totally know what blast-em means.
Just so you know, Glassum
I
is
knew what it
colloquial
meant when I was
British English.
5. Yeah, but I knew what I mean
It's
when I was
British
5.
English, by the way.
I did not know what it meant, and I was playing The Wolf Among Us, and that was a very funny situation. Fucking.
I hear they did it again, but this time it was give him the chair. And I'm like, if people don't know what that means after watching Shrek, well, that happens. People are just dumb and don't make connections in their mind. And that's
Well,
that.
not
At
even
that
seen
point, I've
Shrek.
given up on everyone.
I assumed he was.
It was
gonna
even
throw a chair.
funnier when it was like, yes, give him the chair, and it goes, oh, is that gonna be a nice thing? And then the thing reacts positively, and you're like, I hit you with a chair.
Yeah, 'cause it's funny. It's funny.
And then the character just respects you more because you just fucking just beat him with a chair when he's just acting up. I'm like, fair, I guess. You know what? Real understands
I-
real.
He's
I
like,
love-
oh wait, do you understand Vest? Like, all right, you're my friend now.
I loved the bar fight. I'm gonna say that. That was my favorite part of that thing.
Mm.
I haven't played it at all. I just know. I just know about give him the chair.
Oh, it's such a great scene. I finished it already. It was great. Except
Wait, holy shit! I'm actually smiling enough right now that my model's finally like tracking that and has me smiling. The first time it's happened in my.
I mean, that just shows how
Regardless,
much
they
English
have
that
16 hours to try to do something before Jacob goes into the player hideaway. Okay, if they can't figure something out in 16 hours, that's on them. They got
Yeah, but
16
Jacob can
hours
just
and
see a
what,
big.
like eight,
Yeah, but
eight or
Jacob can
9
also just see the
people?
airship. Jacob would be able to see the thing flying in the sky.
Well, no, as I said, I already calculated it. By the time Jacobin would have to stop all movement and have to rest, and go into the planar hideaway to rest, that would be the time where the airship would finally be visible and would have been able to be within Jacobin's area to find Jacobin and vice versa. That was that's just something I calculated right before we ended, and that was the immediate issue you all had to figure out. Speaking of, Newt, you here?
I think Newt died.
Newt. Newty poo. I don't know why I'm nicknaming your nickname. The nickname's already like affectionate as it is. Let me see.
We're not going with the old nickname.
No, Newt's always been the nickname I've given him.
Oh, but the one that I gave him was Duge Wuge. Remember?
Yeah, that's what you've gone with.
It was a long, long time ago. Many, many moons ago.
made my salad.
Alright, we'll just let you all like just go crazy a bit. So
So you're
See,
saying
if I-
after 16 hours of travel, we'd be within like seeable range of each other?
what I specified is by the time that the ship is directly within the vicinity of Jacobin, it would be during a period of time where Jacobin has stopped and entered the planar hideaway. Because we did all the time calculations last time.
Okay, so it'd be after he's already in the hideaway.
Yes.
How long?
Speaking of, we witched to sunlight last session. I mean, you'd be sleeping for 8 hours, so you'd be in the planar highway for 8 hours.
Jacobin got blasted away, and Solon got
Well,
derogatively talked to by
specifically
a
what I'm
princess.
wondering is like, if they were to keep flying, right? and then he sleeps for 8 hours and then exits. How far?
I mean, yeah, that's the issue is. Let's do 8 hours. Let's once again.
Because if they get to where he is like 4 hours in to his sleep, and then 4 hours later, it might still be within range. But
Max distance per day is 432. That's assuming moving for 24 hours rather than 8, so 8 hours of movement. Is 144 miles. So they will be 144 miles away. They'd be past you. 'Cause you're like right here. In the forest right here, not on the mountain right here.
how far is the horizon? I guess it might be different on Koshishoshi than the plane than on the Earth. How far is the horizon?
You don't want that answer.
You think I know how to calculate? I don't even
Kira
know
has
what's horizon.
Kira doesn't have a standard world.
Exactly. That's why I'm like,
And you have to remember, she also stated it's non-Euclidean.
okay. So Jacobin's here, and he's in the forest, right? Ish.
Yes.
Is he like on the mountain at all? Like,
He's in the forest, like probably at like the edge of where like the mountain starts. Hasn't started the climb yet, and would have so it'll be the best time to like rest up after 16 hours of travel to like.
Now, would Jacobin realize that going into the planar hideaway would be counterintuitive of him being found?
Yes, but Jacobin also realizes that the planar hideaway is his only safe place to sleep.
Yes, I would immediately have to roll to see if you get caught or ambushed during sleep.
Which is really unfortunate.
Maybe if we were in a less dangerous part of Koshishoshi, given that we're in one of the most dangerous parts of Koshishoshi, he's not going to take that chance.
Oh, we don't even know how dangerous this part is. We're not even in the Minamiyaki Forest anymore.
Yeah, but we're still around the mountain, and that's just.
You're in the Shigemi Show. Where the fuck that is?
Technically, you're not Shigemi. No, Shigemi Show is a town. That's the Numachi Forest. Technically, you're in the Kitaki Forest right now. No, Kitaki Forest. Or stuff
Kitaki Forest. Yeah, I don't know. It seems more like the Numaki Forest, but
either
anyways.
way.
Well, no,
this general area.
This split very specifically exists. You can see the split between Kitaki and Numaki. Like all of the autumn like trees are all the same forest.
Either way, so Jacobin is well aware this is a dangerous area. So after kind of running himself into the ground.
Anything. Tira hasn't rolled random encounter for the players. Smiles.
Yeah, Jacobin would use the planar hideaway
because there would be no random encounter for Jacobin, but Tira didn't roll for the the party.
I mean, do you want to fight Symphalides? Like, sure, I can make you fight Symphalides.
What? Symphalides nuts?
Yes.
I mean, you're not going to be fighting like terrestrial wildlife.
Yeah, it'd be something in the sky.
They'd have to be able to fly because you're in an airship.
No, jump good.
Some people are reloading.
I'm looking through my spell list to see if there's anything useful.
If you want me to roll with the fact that you're in the air right now, you will objectively get them.
We will get the what?
You will objectively receive Symphalides.
What's a Symphalides?
A Symphalides is a giant flying metal ostrich that can shoot its feathers like nail guns.
Oh, and
But that's not an
And-
ostrich.
And specifically,
Ostriches can't fly.
yeah, I know, but I'm telling you how big it is. And specifically, loves blood and bleeding people.
Damn,
Alright,
Newt.
so
They are actively a malicious magical species.
Red Zero, you have that new character you rolled yet?
What do you mean? Void Zero's safe unless he gets jumped in the ethereal plane.
Yeah, anytime, even within the first campaign, anytime a party goes, let's go over the mountain, I'm like, everyone goes, how are you going to deal with the symphalities? With every mountain, they go, the what? And then they witness the symphalities, and they go, alright, we're not dealing with that.
Hey, we're going around the mountain.
Does White Zero can Jacobin like locate where we're going to and just travel his way there?
No.
He's
Wait.
going back the way he came. Okay, that's the way he's doing.
Kel, if we were traveling by foot, yes. But are we traveling by foot? Are we touching anything on the ground to leave signs that we were
He
there?
also needs to eat and stuff. That's
There's a
also pretty
mushroom.
important.
He has food in his planar hideaway.
Let me check. He did take out a bunch of food to put on the ship.
Does anybody on the ship have incense and appropriate
He has
offering worth
rations on him. He
25 gold
also
pieces?
has oil of purified food and water. He has 3 of those, actually. Why are they in 2 different stacks? He also has a potion of good berry.
Because we could use divination to find out where Jacobin was.
Again, and if he did it at any point before 16 hours from when he disappeared, he was still on the plane of existence here on.
Yes, we stopped exactly at the point where Jacobin would have stopped their movement. So, like this is the distance between y'all.
Alright, now, and it still doesn't answer my question of, does anybody in the party have an offering that we can give? To use the spell? And does anybody have incense?
I would hope that you bought the materials to use your spells.
I have no money! I have no money! I have no money! I'm not even a full spellcaster! Ask Newt! Does he have any materials to spellcast spells? He's a full cleric!
We did have the materials to cast Raised Dead at some point, but those got used by someone.
Like, the reason I asked that is, I am poor. I have no money
Oh, wait.
left.
Don't we still have ship money that we said that we could like give to people if they need it for stuff?
We're not in a town. We've already traveled.
Before
We
no,
already
okay,
traveled.
From that point of time, did you have every single component you need?
Why would I need to cast a spell? Why would I get this if I don't need to cast a spell?
Why do you have the spell readied? Oh wait, no, you're a cleric. Never mind.
They don't. It's not
I
how they
can
work.
cast any spell on my spell list.
Okay. For everyone's feature reference, there is money in the ship's cargo. It's like 2,000 gold coins.
Yes, but I didn't know I needed this beforehand, and I'm asking the full cleric, the one whose job it is to cast spells, if he has components.
Well, again,
to
I'm
cast a
pretty
spell.
sure Newt might still be going to get food. while we're discussing.
Oh, no, I'm here. I just thought I was. back.
Okay.
Okay,
You
so
have incense, Newt.
assuming that there's no curvature.
I hope
like
they don't have
Earth-
incest.
Assuming there's no.
Can you get your
curvature
mind out of the
like-
gutter right
like
now,
on
Tira?
Earth, and there wouldn't be a horizon.
No,
because of
high
it,
fives,
but
Newt.
I mean,
You're-
if you want to keep your mind in the gutter, then I'm here. But anyways,
how far you can see is basically limited by how clear the sky is. Like if it's the air, because
does
actually is not
Newt
perfectly
have
transparent.
incense?
Oh,
to
I mean, we
burn?
can take a look right now. Currently, it is a clear sky.
So
I don't think I have any incense on me.
Cool.
Unless-
That will
it's
be
just a
rerolled.
Cool.
that will be rerolled in the 8 hours that it takes.
Cool.
For
Anyways,
the day to turn over.
if that's the case, then I got nothing.
How high up were they flying?
I have nothing to contribute here.
Let's see. Mount Psycho is like 16,000 feet up. Let me check.
They're like 70 something miles flat.
Like, Psycho is one of the two mountains that are like ultra mountains that put Mount Everest to shame. Because, again, the discovered part of Malabar is 4 times the size of Earth. Which means the mountains can also be 4 times the size of Earth. I think Mount Psycho is like the second tallest mountain.
So if we don't have any incense at all, that means I don't. Those are the only options that I had, and
So
guess we're SOL.
So they're probably flying about 10,000 feet up.
That's too far for Jacob in the sea, I think.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out because it's not exactly as straightforward to figure out how far you can see in clear air.
Alright. So that's about 2 miles. Wow, it's only 2 miles?
Yeah, I mean, a mile's like 5,000 feet.
What was the feet?
10,000 feet high. Or like 70 miles horizontal.
Yeah, because you wouldn't be trying to be directly above the top of Mount Psycho. You'd be trying to be above, like, the, like,
because
more,
at
like,
the
upper,
elevation of 10,000
area.
feet on Earth, you can see 123 miles on a clear sky.
Yes, but Jacobin would be a dot.
No, I'm saying at 10,000. If he was at 10,000 feet, that's how far he could...
Jacobin is at maybe, like, 4 feet up.
Okay,
yeah,
no,
then
no,
I mean...
But, so... he can theoretically see them, but they would kind of be like a dot
Yes.
in the sky.
Yes.
I guess it would be a perception check.
Right, and that the perception check would plummet. Just to make it clear how much it would plummet, because I went into this before and realized, holy shit. For every 10 feet, the DC is +1.
It's impossible to make. Because of Paizo rules for some fucking reason.
So that's +1,000 to the DC to be able to identify the dot in the sky as specifically your allies on the ship.
Hey, Tira, that means you can't identify any birds that are in the sky. You can't go, that's a bird. Nope.
Yeah, people just says, yeah, we can't. Have you looked at the point in the sky when I don't know what that is? No.
No, Tira. Like, because you said it's for every, how many feet it's 1?
For 10 feet, it's +1.
So 100 feet's +10. 200 feet's +20.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah,
the average person can't see a bird 100 feet up. When IRL, you can definitely tell it's a bird 100 feet up.
No, they would guess it's a bird because nothing else flies.
No, I'm saying people can see a bird like 100 feet up, but the fact that a peasant
it would just be
just
be two flapping. It would just be 2 wing lines, which is what they usually are to us.
Maybe I'm just too autistic.
Check a spyglass reduces the penalty from 1/10 to 1/20. Amazing.
Oh wow! It just makes it so
it makes things twice
half
their size.
as bad. It's half as bad. It means you can, with a spyglass, you can barely see a bird at 200 feet.
Yeah, like every single picture of a bird we've seen is super zoomed in so that you can tell it's a bird.
Birds aren't real though.
Like most of the time, what actually informs me there's a bird nearby is that it's making a noise. I can't find it.
No, that's a perception check, Tira. That you
That's
that's a minus 30.
Yes, an audio perception check.
Yeah.
I hear a dog.
Which
And what's the
which I
penalty
get,
on that?
which again to hear
I got
to
Elven
hear-
eyes. I can-
to hear the sound of a creature is DC 0. Same with
Yes,
the
but
notice
the
of
can
play.
fail a DC 10.
Same with play. I mean, yeah, we do. You do. You don't know. There's balls of fire over your head. You probably wouldn't notice them.
Yeah, but it's literally a 50-50 of if you notice that there's a bird flying above. When it's
Yeah,
loud enough.
that's right. I'm like, I
right,
don't know
well,
what why you're saying that's impossible. That's incredibly like accurate.
Right, well, regardless. Jacob is gonna use his Traveler's Any tool, and he's gonna transform it into a spyglass.
You're not seeing shit.
He's gonna try before going to bed.
What if
I'm
I
not-
do this?
I'm not doing this because I think he's gonna see something and doing this because
Do
it
you have
makes
dark
sense for him
vision?
to try.
What if I did this though?
All right.
If anything
Let me
else I could-
check.
Ostensibly give myself a bonus with.
Flare into the air.
Oh, I can use my 4-leaf clover.
Hey,
What's your check?
Perception check. So he's using a spyglass. Wow, okay, you ain't seeing shit with that.
Yeah, even with
that's a
even with the
22.
even with the spyglass, it's a DC 500, which you know is the visible shit. Because again,
about-
it's a dot.
Again,
about
I
a
didn't
flare?
expect to succeed. I tried because he would try
Yeah.
before going to bed.
what if I shot a flare in the air?
I don't know how you would possibly know to shoot a flare in the air after exactly 16 hours of travel.
You
True,
would.
but I could just be doing just put throwing
How many
flares.
flares do you possibly have?
Flare,
I mean, it's a cantrip spell.
Yeah, flare's a cantrip. And so at that point, you're basically the flare would be. God, even planes. No, planes fly that high. Yeah, planes are about that high. You would just see what you would think would be a star at night, but it's during the day, and at that distance, as far as I'm aware, I can't see stars during the day.
It
That's
would
not
be
true.
more
You can see
visible
at
than
least one.
stars. It'd be more
Like,
visible
Oh
than
no,
stars.
I can see the sun every day.
Yeah,
It would-
yeah, there we go.
It would be more visible in that it would be a more noticeable color than a star because
The
it'd
reason
be
you
like,
don't see stars during the day is the sun's radiation, like the color that you get from that blocks out the dim light from the night sky.
yes, but effectively it would be a matter of like it would just be like a really bright red dot. It would still be a dot. That's the issue.
And I think the only real way that we would be able to get Jacob's attention would also just attract attention from other things.
Yes.
Correct.
Like the birds that Tyr keeps threatening us with.
Okay,
And
so
probably the giant flying goldfish that she also threatened us with last session.
Ignore the giant flying goldfish. Don't worry about it.
You threatened us with it. That means it's you can't just have an empty gun and point it at us and say it's
they
empty.
go from being like 70 miles west of Jacobin to being 70 miles east of Jacobin when he comes back, basically.
Yes.
Amazing.
logistics.
I mean, Jacob doesn't have any way to really
Wait, did he?
do anything.
Did Jacob get Kuma'd? Like got slapped by like the bubble.
Yeah,
thing?
more or less.
Clearly
yes.
did, yeah. Yes. He walked
In
up to
fact-
the Tengu and said, "Can I see your sacred treasure?" And what it does,
Jacobin
walked
got
in front of
blown
it,
by
got
a
air
Tengu.
blasted.
Yeah, and the Tengu then went, alright, here's the treasure. And then gets into, like, the position to use it and like, just looks at him and, like, alright, I'm going to use it. And, like, it just looks at Jacob and you see if Jacob moves out of the way and doesn't. Like, and activates it. And in fact, Slapple and Caliber and Hashiko saw Jacob and get
No, they
spirited
didn't.
away by the tornado. What someone did.
It was
Whatever you did.
Newt. It was Newt.
Newt on the ship deck saw it.
It was Newt who saw it, not us.
I was
Caliber
also
didn't
on the
want
ship
anything
deck.
part
I
of
was
it.
just doing my exercises until it happened.
Caliber or Hachiko was downstairs before that point.
No, I was working out on the deck. Remember?
That was after. That was after that happened. And we were already traveling for a while. Unless you were doing exercises for 16 hours straight. Squats.
Was this before or after you got crushed by
The
giant
exercising
robot?
was the exercising was after we
What
traveled
is
like
true?
8 hours already.
Was that before or after the robot? Because I just remember the robot thing happening. Or
Before.
the golem. You got crushed by a golem.
The
or
goal,
something?
yeah, because
Was that before or after the golem?
before it. It was before the golem. The golem was when the princess showed up while we were in the middle of our traveling.
Oh wow, that's complete BS.
What?
I was just looking up what the historical magnification of spyglasses was, and apparently, early ones were 3 to 4 times, and then 1 year later, Galileo had one that was 20 times.
Nice.
So we have, I guess, even worse than historical spyglasses is what Pathfinder has.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes, in the age of robots and golems, they have worse spyglasses. Alright, so... Okay,
I mean, I can see if
didn't
they buffed
then.
it in 2E, and if they did, then like I'll let you use the buff version.
The thing is, Pathfinder's big numbery, so it's probably not going to be a meaningful buff.
Alright, they did in fact buff it. It became 8 times farther than normal. Well, what does the normal one say actually?
Twice.
Path-
It's pretty much twice.
Okay, so the normal one is 8 times, and then there's a fine one, which gives you a +1 bonus.
So the 8 times lets you have the same penalty, but twice the distance. So it's 2 times as better for an 8 times. Isn't that great?
Yeah, well, no, 8 times is the 2E version. Spyglass magnified to twice their size. So yeah, it's effectively
4 times better.
It would
than
be
the one in-
80. It would be what, 80 feet? 8 like minus.
It would
like,
be, yeah,
plus
the
1 for every
penalty would
80
be
feet.
1 per 80 feet.
hold on.
Still, I don't think there's any way I could see that check.
hold on.
I don't even... What?
A single spyglass is $50,000.
Yes.
It's 1,000 GP and
Yeah, that's
Yes,
50,000.
because it was artisanal. It was something made by hand. It was made by
Spellcaster can
hand.
use it to snipe things and shit.
Technically,
No,
yes,
there's-
but
it's because things are difficult and expensive to do.
it was handmade.
Yeah.
Super, like it's a very difficult craft before industrialization. If you have the ability to fabricate it, sure.
I need to point out, in 2E, the spyglass is 20 gold.
Yes, I understand that. That was the reasoning that they gave for 1Es, is because 3.5 said, yes, it's super difficult, therefore we're making it unfeasible. The spyglass costs almost as much as a suit of plate mail.
Can't spell today.
I don't know enough about the production of spyglasses during the early industrial age to know if that would be true.
Yeah, it's something that's very. You have to be very accurate. If you do any minor mistakes during the creation process, you now have a non-accurate spyglass.
Yeah.
But that's the same for rifles.
Optics generally
that's
need
the
to
same
be
thing
super
for,
precise.
But you're
guns.
but do they have scopes, or is it iron sights? Did flintlock pistols have like an 8-time scope? No, they didn't.
No, flintlock pistols, rifles, not even rifles, muskets, all were unique and had to be crafted and fixed by the person who made them. Any single part that was fucked, it was not modular. It was not modular at any point in time at the creation.
But they were standardized.
Later, they were standardized later, after like fucking the Civil War and shit.
Yeah,
like
once
when
they
like
started
the
using
British,
them,
like Industrial Revolution happened, they were standardized.
Once they became corporatized, when
Once you
people had their
start,
own
trying
recipes
to
and actually standardized those recipes.
Like when
start trying to
rifles came
get an
out, that's
entire
when they
army
became
with,
standardized. Sorry, but go ahead.
Yeah, but the thing is, in normal D&D, you're not allowed to buy firearms. You're not, like, those are essentially just, in most D&D settings, firearms don't exist, unless the DM says they do.
Well, even 8 times wouldn't be enough to make a difference, cause...
Oh my god.
Well, 8 times would
I
be
would need to roll, like,
+1 for every 80 feet, though. That would go from, like, a DC 500 to...
DC 100 something.
Yeah, something.
Which I can't roll that. I don't know that, but...
Pause. I found the answer.
A
spyglass is 1,000 gold pieces because the scry spell requires a magnifying lens, an ocular focus worth 1,000 gold.
Yes. Yes.
I see.
The spyglass is a material component.
And it's specifically so scry costs 1,000 gold. Bare minimum. They don't want you just spamming out scry. It's an investment, so your wizard doesn't know where everything is at all times. Well, almost everything. Unfortunately, I don't think we have anybody that can actually cast scry. On our
cleric
boat
slash oracle,
that has it.
druid, shaman, sorcerer slash wizard, witch occult.
What spell level is it? Is it 5, 4?
5 for clear oracle.
So then you would just have to have you'd have to actually have a spyglass on the boat, which
apparently
1,000 gold.
Jacob is the one with the spyglass.
No, I have a traveler's any tool which says that it can be transformed into. Let me read this. It can be folded, twisted, hinged, and bent to form almost any known tool. You can duplicate any tool the wielder can clearly visualize that contains only limited moving parts. Spyglass has very limited moving parts. Although Spyglass is so bad, I don't see the purpose in doing it.
At the same time, that just means you can.
I'm looking at the scrying spell right now, and it says it's a silver worth 1,000 GP for the materials.
And a spyglass.
I don't see that. It says a pool of water, a silver mirror.
I'm looking at the original version, the 3.5e version. So this is the 3.5e spyglass.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. I'm looking.
Because I found people discussing this topic on D&D, and like, why does it cost 1,000? People are like, oh, it's because
ISO forgot to change it when they made it no longer a requirement for scry.
Yeah, I'm looking at the D20 PFSRD, and it's saying scrying's a silver mirror worth 1,000 GP.
Yeah, that's. But a silver mirror versus with what?
Okay.
But a what?
So a silver mirror made out of 10,000 silver coins.
So it's still 1,000 GP.
It says worth 1,000 GP, and 1,000 GP is 10,000 silver, right?
So they just changed it from a spyglass to a mirror in Pathfinder.
If you
Yeah,
melted down 10,000 silver coins into a mirror, would that work?
Do you have the craftsmanship to back it up? Because technically, that's only if you think about that, that's only technically half as much in material value. If you go to like crafting item rules, if it's magical, and only what 1/3 of that if it's mundane.
Everyone's saying that the price is accurate even all the way into like really like the fucking Pirate Age, and I'm like, oh, god damn it.
Yeah, they were handmade precision instruments. It's kind of like
By-
why telescope lenses are super expensive even nowadays.
Here's what I'm looking
By
for.
the
I'm looking for
18th
ship.
by the 1800s, a spyglass had an effective magnification of 4 or 5 times.
That just means the PF2E version is post-industrialization, technically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So our version would have to be slightly worse than that, so it'd be only 4 times. That DC is still impossible, because that's DC 250.
oh,
but...
okay. So here's the question. We have a scrying room. I didn't read
Do
this
we?
at the time, but you can actually have a suitable focus object for a scrying spell in the scrying room. But it costs additional money. I didn't read that
Did you?
at the time. I guess we
you
didn't.
You specifically did not inform me that you would have the suitable focus object. You only informed me
Yeah,
you'd have
I
the
didn't
room.
read that at the time.
That has the same energy of, let's get a deck for cannons. Cool, did you get the cannons? Oh.
Do
I don't know.
you
Could
have Spyro
could
Magic
could
Eye?
Nyloth make a silver mirror? It's not a magic item. I guess not.
It's still a craft.
You do have a... Okay. Yeah, I checked.
We do have a scrying room. It just
Yeah,
doesn't have
yeah.
the upgrade.
And that was something that was listed, and that's something that I have, like, yeah. You don't have the upgrade. So you have
And
had
how
multiple times to do that.
Start
Alright.
the party's life. And even if you were to make a mirror, it would still be 1,000 GP, like, crafting progress.
Yeah. Alright, so TLDR, same price, but it's 4 times effectiveness, not only twice as effective.
So,
Which does
So
reduce
not
the
effective,
DC.
basically not effective at the distance we care about.
Yeah,
70
that
miles
distance,
is still too
that
far.
yeah, that distance is still incredibly
You
wild.
need a telescope
unless
at that point.
yeah, at that
So
point, it literally
instead
is a
of-
telescope.
Instead of it being +1 for every 20 feet, it's +1 for every 40 feet.
Yes.
That wouldn't make a noticeable difference at 70 miles.
Nope.
Yeah, so I guess the question is, really,
Maybe you'll see the Ryu flash. Maybe that DC is a little bit lower.
No, that's
uh,
the dot would just be a different color. It would still be a
How
noticeable
crap.
dot, but
how would crafting a silver mirror work?
You'd be a craft check using crafting rules.
Just take a million years? Is that what it is?
And actually, think about it. No, because like I'm thinking about it. So, if you're making a mirror worth 1,000 GP, it wouldn't be 1,000. It would be like 333 GP worth of silver, and then the rest is labor cost. But that's still what? 3,000 silver coins, some shit like that.
I mean, we can get that. That's easy because we have bank coins, and we can just convert gold into silver coins.
But then you have to have someone that's going to be able to make the craft check. Craft check.
I don't think-
Plural.
It would take multiple weeks, so at that point, it's not worth it.
Yeah, because it's 1,000 GP, and as we know, Pathfinder crafting is really
Okay,
slow.
actually, solution. Nyloth teleports to the Mage Tower and buys one. Solution. Nyloth teleports to the Mage Tower, buy a silver mirror worth 1,000 GP, teleport back. Then you can scry, right? I think, is that a
Then
fair...
Newt should, in theory, be able to scry.
trying to think how far the distance would be that they would have to do that. how many teleports that would take them to do going back and forth.
Yeah, but
how
it's
many
just
did
not
it
by
take them
himself.
before when they were looking for the princess?
Before, when there was no real time limit because y'all were staying still, we were kind of reneging on actually calculating how much time it would take for the teleports.
No, but we
Because
did
it was
calculate
funny.
it. We did calculate it though while it was stationary.
I'm trying to remember. It's 100. Is it 100 miles per level for teleport?
Yes.
That means he can do like what caster level are they effectively, like 12 or no 14 if they use the thing. So they could just straight up teleport there. It's like 1,100 miles from where you are right now.
You know what would also probably be safer? Going to another place that's closer that's also connected to the mage tower and then just going to the mage tower.
I don't know. I feel like
All the teleportation circles that go to the mage tower have been shut off.
I think it's fair to say Nyloth is pretty familiar with the mage tower, right?
No. Because it's area of familiarity is what I'm saying. That way
Yeah,
you have less.
they lived in the mage tower for multiple years. I feel like they're more familiar. Like it'd be easier for them to just teleport there. It's in range, right?
Once you've
Also,
been
you have
there,
to
it's
take-
kind of like you've already pretty much hit the maximum efficacy of like teleport. As if you've been there.
You also have to take in consideration how high we are up.
Yes, because we're very high up, so that's actually a triangle.
No, you're not. You're 2 miles up. Over the court, like you're 1,000 miles one way and 2 miles high. And you have like 300 miles of like.
Yeah, that would at most
wiggle
add
room.
that would at most add an extra mile.
I was
Pythagorean.
Nyloth could straight up just teleport there and buy the mirror. Okay. They wouldn't even have to use their like.
Now the question is anyone going to think of that?
Yeah, that's up to you guys.
Yeah, Jacobin can't think of that.
Jacobin can't tell you. This is all out.
Solon had a plan. Solon plan's gone, so Solon Takamura doesn't stock up on any material components ever. As our dedicated divine caster, SMH.
All right. Well, there is a solution. Whether or not we use the solution, it exists.
There is a solution technically, but that's up to people to figure it out.
Yeah.
What's the material components for sending?
I only responded with a cell phone.
Those are 50 gold.
Couldn't I call out to the... Never mind.
Call out to what?
Call out to the fucking who took Jacobin originally? It was the owls or what? Who was
No,
No,
We're
he
not
got
in the
caught.
village. We're not in the village.
No one took him. It was a Tango using the ability to spirit people away. To spirit Jacobin away from the village. The Tango was
Because
still
he
in the
chose
village.
not
He
to
doesn't,
get up.
he doesn't know where Jacobin ended up when after he activated the lead.
He
He
just
got
got
called
pushed. He got hit by an air blast and sent away. Tornado sucked him away.
Caliber's only thought is grab a big light source and just stay still and just wait for Jacobin to find his way to the big light source.
I have a question. Newt, would Takamura ever think to try to use sending on Jacobin to talk to him?
Oh,
Guess not.
What Takamura think about? I should probably do sending at all at any point. Roll, please
No.
roll for Takamura. Not,
I don't know. It kind of
please
sounds
roll
like
for
the answer is
Takamura.
no.
Please roll for Takamura.
If Caliber is just gonna be making a bit, so what's Caliber doing? You said a light. Is that what you're going to do?
No,
Or
his
is that what you're
idea
going
is
to
to
suggest?
just stop the ship in the air, and we just have a big light source, and just wait for Takamura to come to a big light source.
You mean
I don't know
Jacobin.
if for Jacobin to come to
Takamura
the
is
big light
already
source.
there.
I mean, Jacobin, define. Look at the sky, be like, ooh, that's
Takamura.
What's that second sun?
Takamura. It's like
I even have
it's like
I even have sending as a fucking prepared spell too, so I had to ready for this occasion.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I'm
then,
asking.
okay.
Like, would he think to use it though? That's up to you. Would he be
If you
like,
do not know the
maybe I
answer,
should
roll
see
for it,
if
please.
maybe I should ask Jacobin
Roll
if he's
for it.
okay.
roll a D100.
Oh my god. Wouldn't it be an
I'll have to roll
intelligence
anything.
check actually?
No, this
No.
is pure random.
Newt, do you want to do that intelligence check? I say, looking at your intelligence.
Not really, but who knows?
Yeah, you know what's gonna happen if you do that.
I want to say
No.
D100. D100 is more interesting.
Let them decide how they want.
Okay, you
Whatever
just-
convoluted machinery is in Takamura's head.
Whatever machinations
Someone who
that flow
decides how
through
it works.
Takamura's femboy brain.
The inner machinations of his mind.
He
are
literally had
in
sending
Enigma.
prepared, so he had to actively I think he had to actively consciously think, I want to prepare sending today, and
Didn't you use sending to talk to the Tengu lady?
He tried
Or
to. It didn't work.
Tried to.
yeah.
Because
That's
she
why
has
you
acted.
had prepared. But did you prepare it the next day?
I think didn't we already rested between that, or
We're
Yes.
at a point where we're either already rested or going to be resting.
This is the next day after that because
Yeah.
remember Nyloth teleported away.
Oh wow,
came back,
sending
it's
is
like,
infinite
they'll-
range.
Yeah, the range is the plane you're on pretty much.
Oh, but if you're in the hideaway, you're not in the same plane.
Yeah,
Technically.
yeah.
It wouldn't work.
But again, he had 16 hours to remember sending and cast it.
He doesn't cast Kami's protection. You think he's gonna remember to cast sending?
No. Categorically, no.
So Matt,
Takamura's probably gonna cast sending and get no response and go, damn, I guess Jacob got eaten.
Newt, your character stats are actually generally going to bite you in the ass, but in a way that's genuinely enlightening for me.
Wait, no. It says if the creature in question is not on the same plane of existence you are, there is a 5% chance that it does not arrive. So
Okay.
the distance is actually literally infinite. There's just a 1 in 20 chance of failure.
Yeah, any
It's not
wizard
the
can
same
just send a
thing.
sending to God to piss them off. Just send like spam mail to God.
But don't they have filters for that?
Well, I mean, they could have the same thing that the Tengu Princess has, that just foils it.
I think
assume
the
it's
Tengu
not that
Princess was
easy
just.
to
I
define.
don't think it didn't reach her. I think she just didn't want to answer.
Oh no,
Smart.
she does have mind blank and non-detection as protections on her that would actively prevent sending.
Yeah, I
Mind
assume
blank?
that
Stop
trying to
sending?
define God is also at least equally difficult.
Well,
All right, so at any point, Takamura could cast sending. You decide when or if. It's up to you.
Perhaps
wanna-
I'll
you wanna-
figure it out while the
If
people
you
are
wanna- if you want
trapped.
to spend a week trying to find Jacobin, go ahead.
I think I'm going to roll a D100 and see what happens. Because I have a thing in my brain.
Actually, anyone could think of sending and be like, Takamura, remember how you tried to use sending on the Tengu Princess?
Puts hand on White Zero's shoulder.
Is
Got
any
my new character sheet ready?
The funny thing is, I think Jacobin's the
Uh.
least likely character to get to get into trouble in this situation. He's the only one who can just sleep for 8 hours completely without being accosted.
Hey, Tira, question. What material makes a big flash when struck?
Oh,
Special
uh,
material
fire.
wise?
Oh no, it was lightning. It was what the fuck was
Thun-
it?
Thunderbolt
Fuck.
Iron, I thought.
Thunderbolt, yeah.
I think we still have some actually.
It doesn't say that it does, because I have the weapon properties.
It was the whole thing of Caliber was gonna hit the Thunderbolt Iron or whatever, and then everyone was immediately, you're going to blind each one of us for like a good amount of time. And then I was like immediately like, oh, okay, well. It was the lightning strike that struck down and made up like the iron, and we went to go get it, but then we got fucked by the demon parade. I think I remember correctly, or like the
Weapons, ammunition, armor, and other equipment made out of thunderbolt iron cause loud, thunderous booms.
Ah, there it is. Anyways, how far is that
Weapon and
audible,
ammunition made from
Tira?
thunderbolt iron create a flash of lightning whenever it strikes a target with a successful critical hit.
Tira, question.
Yeah.
How audible is that thunderbolt iron sound?
Let me see.
How much do we even have left?
Because Solon dropped 25 of those arrows on the floor. Because she got annoyed and butterfingered.
That would be the equivalent to hearing the sound of battle, or basically the sound of anything fucking loud. Which is
25
DC
gargantuan arrows hitting the floor.
Which is DC minus 10. Which again increases
Too far.
as
70
distance
miles
happens.
too far.
Right, and I remind you, this is gargantuan size category. 25 of them hitting the floor all at once.
Here's what you really should do. You should take one of those and you should find the lump of thunderbolt iron we still have and just shoot it with a vital strike. Or no, you wouldn't be able to vital strike a pile of iron, right? Actually, if you just threw the pile of iron off of the side of the ship, it would probably make a loud noise when it hit the ground.
My response to this is when sheet lightning in the clouds happens, do you hear it?
How far can you hear lightning away from?
Usually you actually hear lightning pretty close. The funny thing.
Lightning strike. Hear it from miles away.
Only about 10 miles.
Yeah, and if it takes at max distance, it's not going to be that loud, and it'll take a time, but you will hear it. It'll just be relatively quiet. Like at 10 miles, headphones would stop you from hearing the lightning. Most lightning we hear and relate is usually within like 2 miles.
To be fair, it's not lightning's fault, okay? It's air's problem, okay?
Right. Anyways,
if air was water, you'd be able to hear it from
I put that out there for Tira to do with what she will, since that has already happened.
Yeah, everyone on the ship would easily hear would hear the loud banging of thunder from her dropping the arrows.
Were you just thinking they're doing something goofy, so she's not going to pay it?
Okay, well, regardless, Jacobin's going to be sleeping for 8 hours unless someone does anything to stop him.
Nothing really I can do, but...
I can't stop you, unless Takamura decides to just spam you with sending over and over again.
Look, anyone else could think about the sending spell that we thought of to contact the princess and think about using it to contact Jacobin.
Yes, but see, that's not on my spell list.
So
Because
here's the thing.
I can't cast 5th level spells.
Would Takamura would Takamura even come with realize that maybe they should do a sending to ask Jacobin not to enter the planar hideaway? Does Takamura even know about the planar hideaway? That's news station, not mine. You would have had plenty of time to decide to notice it.
Hideaway, I think is the better question.
Everyone in the party has been made aware of it at some point. Whether or not they remember is up to them.
It's up to you if you remember it or not.
But he's like taking stuff out and putting stuff in before, so they know about it.
That is true.
Like he did it for his holy symbol. Remember, where you're like, oh, we need to get this holy symbol far away. And Jacob was like, all right, I'll take it far away. And he managed to, through strength of will, pick it up and then just disappeared to the Hustler Hideaway. Remember? So that entire conversation you had with the Tengu princess back then, he doesn't know about it. He still doesn't know about it. In fact. So yes, everyone in the party should be well aware that Jacobin can disappear from the material plane.
I don't know. Would anybody even talk with Talkable to remind him to cast sending or? That's a
I
good
don't
question.
know. That's up to everyone else's
Did you
discretion.
even tell them that you can cast sending, Smiles?
Didn't
Yes,
he-
we know
yeah,
he can because
they already
remember
know
this
'cause
came
we
up when
tried
we
to-
were trying to find the
Dude,
Tengu
yeah.
princess. We figured out, sending, and Takuma was like, I can cast sending. Remember? So we had this entire conversation about how we can use sending to try to contact the princess.
Well,
I'm
let's
just,
see.
I'm just gonna let the disaster continue.
This has to continue.
Let's see. Sending does not come across Soul's mind as a possible option.
While this disaster continues, I'm going to go use the bathroom.
Alright, well, we're at the point in the day where it was, yeah, alright, let's just... I did not move that guy. Oh, it's fucking nighttime and you would be crossing over.
Yes.
Yeah, again, so that's why I'm saying we should do the fucking huge sun in the sky, and he's like, White Zero will be like, what the fuck is that? It's like, oh, that's them. Then he gets towards us.
Here's like, yeah, it's gonna be nighttime, and then Ryu's like, yeah, what about the dot? What about the dot? What about the light? What about the light? It's nighttime. What about the light?
Alright, so it's about yeah, it would be about the time Jacobin would have headed into the plane of hideaway. Y'all are discussing how to find Jacobin still.
Caliber has suggested the light.
I've returned.
Is anyone else going to suggest anything else, or is the light the only solution anybody's gonna come up with?
I have a question, Tira. What does the princess think?
She thinks this is very dumb.
Does she have a solution in mind?
She hasn't particularly thought about it.
She's just watching the slow car crash.
This
Yes.
is the DM saying the DM is watching. Stop asking the NPC.
Initially, she figured you had it all under control, and as time went on, she realized that if she just does what she usually does with you all, and just watch you and just not bring attention to herself, that she'll probably witness something really interesting.
Oh no, maybe let's see if something interesting happens, is what Tira's like.
No, that's what she's been doing. Like when you met her, it's because she went, "Oh yeah, I've been watching y'all." She just has never helped besides specifically the Dark Dwellers.
Yes, I know. She likes watching, but she doesn't like when Caliber's weird, but she can be weird.
Are you telling me the princess is a bit of a voyeur?
Huh?
Stares at Tira.
I'm not honoring that with a response.
The answer is yes. The response is a no.
No, that's the answer. Is Tira is interested in watching, not the NPC.
All right. Well, does everyone else sleep through the night as well?
Scallop. So, what do you suggest about the light, Caliber?
I'm sorry, it's so funny that they can barely even stay in
Can't you
character when asking
turn
this
into,
because
like, a
they
big
hate
ball
the
of light?
situation so much.
For 6 seconds.
Do you not have like a spell that can make a big ball of light?
So you bring up the idea without any way of making the light? Damn.
I can think of at least one way that Caliber could make a big ball of light. It's not a good way.
The thing about Caliber is that like even if he like tried, like he himself has nothing that will like be big enough to like actually matter.
Soul
Like,
enhance
he can-
Caliber 2 of the Thunderbolt Iron pieces of metal and just you can smack those together, I guess.
Yeah, but it's not. I need like big ball. We need like a second sun. We need something huge, like
Maybe you're not
the
hitting
size
it
of
hard
the
enough.
ship.
How much Thunderbolt Iron do we even have left?
Yeah.
I
Check
can't
the party
pull up the
resources.
Yeah, I can't pull up the party resources on this screen.
Yeah, Tara.
I can temporarily put it down.
Okay, let's see. Party resources.
96 pounds.
Can
Which
we
one's-
move these to the boat inventory?
You can just type it in the boat inventory.
I don't even know
I'll do
what
that
one is what because they don't have.
If
a
you hover
name.
over it, the left one's Thunderbolt Iron. I'm gonna add it to the boat inventory.
Each pound is the equivalent to an ingot.
Base pounds, 196. Iridium's twice as heavy, right?
Heavy.
Yes.
So that means every 2 pounds is an ingot. Well, that's gonna be weird. 5.5. No, that doesn't work. I guess the ingots will just be half as large. As long as the total weight is correct. All right, so there's 96 pounds of Thunderbolt Iron for you to mess around with if you have any ideas.
Well,
Oh, hey.
howdy.
11 hours.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
11 hours.
Functions
of
as daylight. I put it in chat.
Functions as daylight spell. What's daylight do?
Light
Daylight.
also hurts things that are stinky.
Needs to be noted that it only emits in a cone.
The 60-foot radius cone with an illumination
Okay.
increases the light level for an additional 60 feet by 1 step. Bright light in 60 feet.
No, it's a spotlight.
It is.
This is out of character. What are the ramifications of me burning down the forest beneath us?
Fairly bad.
You want to light the forest filled with yokai on fire. You want to piss off
I'm
all
not
the
saying
spirits.
I want to do that. I'm just saying what the ramifications would be.
Bad if you could even manage it.
Okay.
Very bad, and you would probably make a bunch of yokai not want to join our cause. By burning down their homes.
The chances are the forest would attack you. Like that one time, remember?
I do have a scroll of summon monster, and I don't know what I could use it for.
That lasts for, like, actual rounds.
It'll be
Yeah,
like
3
that.
rounds.
It'll be like that scene from Lord of the Rings where all the Ents rise up to take.
It'll be like that one time you tried to catch that yokai and then a tree just fucking whacked you. Just bam. Fucking crushed you.
Well, guess we'll be doing 11 hours of spotlight. So technically, is that 11-hour duration caster level? That would be 13, actually. 13 hours of light. Because caster level plus 2.
Okay.
Using a mythic point.
Where are you gonna point it?
From the front of the ship.
Like kind of front and downish a little bit?
Yes. Which is going to cause Tira to roll a random encounter because now we're just putting ourselves out there. Looks at camera. What's the worst that can happen? Tira?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, as the ship's going, it's gonna be 13 hours of spotlight. As guess I'll just keep watch while I look out. Is anyone else going to be staying on the ship looking out for Jacobin?
Caliber will.
Okay. Do we have like a bell or something like that to wake people up if an emergency happens on the ship?
Well, we have the two. We could just use the thunderbolt iron to just like make the loud thunders boom.
We could just
Besides
have
that,
like
I
random
mean-
ingots of thunderbolt iron around that you just pick up and drop.
Yeah.
No, Solon dropped all of her arrows because she was reorganizing some. She was annoyed and she dropped the entire quiver, which drops
No.
25 thunderbolt
But yeah,
iron.
like if we want to have like a way to make loud noise, you could just have
Yeah,
ingots
that's
of
our
thunderbolt
our
iron
alarm
lying
system
around
is the
and just,
thunderbolt iron. We should all carry.
if
at
you need
least,
to make a
like,
loud noise, you
one
pick it
ingot.
up and you just hit something with it.
Yeah.
Just two ingots. and
Alternatively,
smack
we
them
could probably
together.
just make like an alarm mechanism using a little bit of thunderbolt iron, and just have like wires. You
I
know,
like the idea of just having random ingots lying around.
I mean, that is
That is a solution.
yes. All right. Is anything else? Anyone want to do anything else while we wait to pass the time of looking, or?
It kind of sounds like no one actually wants to find Jacobin.
I'm so tired. I'm sorry.
Ryu really just doesn't care about her fan club.
Well,
To be
I mean,
fair, he's not the president, so
he's been flying through the air. We have no real way of getting to him.
well,
Because like yelling out Jacobin's name is obviously not gonna do shit. It's too fucking far away. So the light's probably the best bet.
Yeah.
well, there is a best bet, but no one remembered it. I guess.
Solon didn't remember it, and I guess neither did Takamura.
Was
Takamura's
it
gonna probably
Takamura
remember
that
it the
had to
next
do
time he
Nyloth,
sees
or
Jacobin.
Hashiko,
Next time he sees
or
Jacobin, he's
Caliban,
probably gonna be
or
like,
what do
"Ah,
you-
yes, I should have sent sending to you."
I need to point out that they decided they
Don't
didn't
even
want to
know
put
if
up their
he's
own
in
accord.
the-
I didn't even ask them.
He's
to
playing right now or
roll.
not, so
Well,
we're not
sending
even sure if
works
sending works.
regardless.
Huh.
If you're not in the same plane, then there's a 5% chance of failure. So it's a 1 in 20. If you roll a 1 on a 20-sided dice, then it fails.
Knowing
Did anyone
Takamura,
think
it
to
would,
ask
but
the Tengu to bring him back?
No.
you mean the Tengu that didn't know where he got spirited away?
Just because they don't know where he got spirited away doesn't mean they can't bring him back.
To be fair, the leaf is a fan, not a vacuum.
How do you know?
Could probably better
How do you know,
at sending
how do
people
you
away
know
than
that the
bringing them
leaves
back.
don't have the insane suction of a vacuum to push and pull?
You know what? You're right. I don't know.
You could have asked her to see their sacred treasure's second floor.
Why don't you go ask Solon and see what happens?
As a DM, I would simply decide to fly
If
lower
nobody
so
wants
that
to
it's
do anything,
easier
I
to
guess we're
spot people.
passing time while looking.
Wait, when he comes out of his planar hideaway, he's just gonna fall?
No.
No?
No, he was on the ground, wasn't he?
Oh,
ground.
okay. I thought
I
you were still.
reappear wherever I entered it from.
I thought you got like.
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
They were
So if I
spirited
used it on-
away.
if I
They got
used it on
Korok
the ship,
leafed.
And then you were to fly the ship somewhere else, and then I came back, I would fall because there'd be no ship there.
Okay.
I appear where I left from. So, other things can change.
Now,
You know.
the real question is would Jacobin be able to see the light when the time
After
passes?
he wakes up, no.
Because the ship will be facing away from him, so the spotlight wouldn't
Yep.
be visible.
I do have magic flare, but once again, probably not going to be able to be seen.
So, Takeru was trying to help brainstorm with everyone. Is herself also thinking a way to find Jacobin, and Alandel's busy piloting. So she's gonna have to go to bed at some point and leave the ship on autopilot for a good bit. And as I said, Akiko is kind of just sometimes she's on like just like a railing or just standing on someone's shoulder, just like watching them do stuff, just being silent and watching.
Question, real quick.
Yeah.
Wild Arcana allows me to cast any spell that I do not know, or does it have to be something I know?
It has to be on the class's spells
Right.
learnable.
So it has to be a specific action type.
So it's
Okay, well,
basically
let me
basically
pull-
any spell, but there's some limitation.
Yeah, let me
It
pull
has to
up
be a
the
standard
20.
action, right, Tira? As well.
Yeah. Standard action
Well,
or
Has to be
lesser.
standard action or less, I think.
Let's see what I can use that is on the wizard/sorcerer spell list from 1 to 5.
Wait, did the spotlight do anything? Could Jacobin see it? Will you like check that?
No, he can't. It's facing the wrong direction now. When he
Oh.
exits, by the time he exits the planar hideaway, you are past him. So if you keep moving in a straight line, it's facing away from him.
Why are we
No.
why are we still moving?
Because
We
you
don't
don't know where
know where-
Jacobin is.
Yeah.
You'd be able
Us
to find
stopping-
out if he had used spying or
Us
something, but no one thought about
stopping
it.
Would be using meta knowledge.
It would be
We
a
don't
matter
know quite what
of
he is.
Wait, what do you mean
Everyone on
stopping
the
would be
ship
better
is
than-
sharing the same brain cell, and that brain cell does not remember about magic.
Because we're
spells.
at a right. Jason, we are at the point where it's like, oh, this is right before Jacobin goes into his planar hideaway. Stopping right then would be using meta knowledge.
No, I'm saying at the moment that we realize he's gone, why didn't we stop? I thought we did stop. I thought it was the whole thing. That once we realized, hey, Jacobin's not on the
Hey.
fucking ship anymore, we stopped.
We saw him get blown away. We are currently
Caliber.
out there looking for him.
Our ship wasn't moving when Jacobin got launched away. We moved our ship to try and find him. That's why we left the village to begin with. Jacobin being gone is the reason why we are flying right now.
What happened is
This
they
is
saw the
this is
direction
the most
he went
stupid
flying.
way to actually do it. We didn't even know where he went. Why
We
are we
saw
going
the
in direction?
direction. We saw the direction. Because a couple of us were outside of the ship when he got launched.
This is so fucking stupid.
Okay,
Oh my
And-
god.
So then
You
why
didn't
didn't
say
you say
anything last
something
session?
and tell him like, oh, maybe we should do something else? This entire time we've been trying to think of ideas.
Yeah, because I
Actually,
didn't
no,
think we
no,
were
no.
actually moving. I didn't actually. Every time I was like, we're not moving, right?
No,
Because I
every
didn't,
time we're like,
know. I thought we were
every time we're
actually
like, yeah, you're
staying
moving.
still, just in the air. I was like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
I-
you're in a
Actually
ship that's
moving,
flying
that's
through the
one of
air.
the absolute dog shit ideas I've ever actually thought. That's why I
Okay,
wasn't
so-
thinking. I was like, oh my god, that's such a stupid idea. We should never do that.
Alright, so to be clear, if you, the party, don't move, you are over, you're over here.
Jacobin was launched somewhere over here.
Yeah, and you witnessed him go. Like Sekiro activating the leaf on
This is with
Big
him,
Momoto.
but this is also him like getting rid of his exhaustion to keep pushing himself into exhaustion repeatedly over and over again. Like he spent most of his mythic points, if I remember correctly, getting rid of the exhaustion to keep pressing forward.
If
He
you're
forced marched.
If you don't move, if you don't start the ship, there's literally nothing you can do to fight it. The ship has to try following him, and unfortunately, yes, you do not know at what point he would have stopped being blown away.
If we do nothing, it would literally be us sitting around for like actual weeks for him to show up.
Yeah, just hoping that he comes back.
Question real quick.
And again, this is a very dangerous mountain and surrounding forests.
Yes.
Tira. With
Yes,
Wild Arcana, there is a universal spell that I can use. Can I use that in conjunction with another spell?
What do you mean in conjunction with
Permanency.
Doesn't that cost a bunch of like material components?
So, let me check how much permanency usually costs for. It depends on the duration. It has different costs based on duration.
Costs based on the spell.
It's based off the spell and duration, I believe.
Material C
Yeah.
tables below.
C table below.
Site, 7,500 GP.
It's not a perfect thing because, like, technically you should be able to do any spell, but they don't want to
But
tell
it's not
you
balanced
that.
around that.
Yeah.
It's not balanced around that. Meaning, technically,
What-
you can't do every spell.
What spell would you be using permanency with?
Telepathic Bond.
And what is telepathic bond?
Telepathic Bond allows.
Can you just put it
I
in the
can
chat?
That would
Sorry,
be target
I
others.
think I read it faster than you explaining it.
I was about to say, it basically says what it says right there. Telepathic Bond.
You plus
Target
one willing
someone
creature,
else.
both three levels, no two of which can be more than 30 feet apart.
You would have had to do that before.
I'm pretty sure we had done it before. It's just that was
Oh, here it is.
years ago.
Minimum caster level, telepathic bond, 13th, 12,500 GP. Only
Yeah,
bonds 2 creatures per casting of permanency.
Yeah, I remember you did use it, but at this point it'd be like 16 hours past the original usage time.
Yeah.
There's not really anything that I can do with besides scrying. That is it.
Again, you can do scrying. Out of character, I've explained it, but if you're
Oh, I
in
know.
character wouldn't think of it, then that's fine.
So yes, this would work, but we have explicitly passed the time on which the spell was lasted.
You have the material, like the material components, though. I don't know if you have that amount of.
I don't think we have 12,000 GP lying around. Well, actually,
No,
Nyloth.
Nyloth does. Nyloth didn't spend any of the money.
yeah, Nyloth didn't spend their money, so they didn't spend a lot of money. They spent very little, so they probably still have it, but the party doesn't. But again, if Nyloth actually thinks about doing scrying and they don't have the mirror that costs 1,000 GP, they know they can teleport to the World Mage Association headquarters and buy one. Because they thought to teleport there just the other day to talk to the expert, the siege expert.
And then they teleported back there and then back to bring the siege expert back.
Basically, what I'm saying is everyone has the tools to find Jacobin. No one has the wit, apparently.
Not everybody. Specific people have the tools.
That's true. 2 people in the party specifically have the tools.
And as of right now, no one has told Nyloth that he is gone.
no one's
Yes.
no one's
I
said
was
Nyloth's
in
been
my
No, wait, no,
room.
Nyloth is well aware that Jacob is gone.
No.
Because this was part of the conversation with the princess, where she's
Yes.
like, okay, well,
No,
where's the
I was
painting?
in my
Like,
room. After the whole entire thing, after that whole entire princess stuff, he went back down below deck.
So you're saying
No one
what,
has told him anything.
what do you
Yeah,
mean
well-
by after the
So-
princess stuff? Because that was
so
part
basically-
of that stuff.
was
Because I
part of
know,
the
like,
conversation.
I know exactly when Nyloth went back down. Nyloth came up specifically when he was being accused of being the one who sent the golem. Cleared up that he specifically wasn't. Thumbs up and went back down immediately and didn't pay attention to the rest of the conversation.
That just means he's intentionally being ignorant about it. He intentionally didn't care about the conversation. So that's on him for not knowing.
In most cases, he wouldn't need to know. Like, why? How would he tell that someone's missing? No one's going to his room.
He doesn't ask questions. He holes up in his room, and then like the whole world could be burning around on the outside, and he wouldn't even notice.
So, okay. Now I have to come out here and defend myself here in this specific situation.
What are you talking about?
Okay, okay. So I need to be clear here. So, there was a lot of times when I was younger where I would have this interaction with my father of I would go to talk to my dad and go, hey, can we do this thing at this time? And we'd both agree, okay. And once that has been made, I just go to my room and I just vibe. And one time comes, I would look at the clock and go, alright, does he still want to do the thing? If so, he'll come down here and he'll come get me. And then he doesn't every time. I go up and I go,
Because he's
oh,
waiting for you.
and I figure, and I would go, oh yeah, I figured you'd like talk to me to the thing. And he went, oh, I just thought that you just lost interest. And I'm like, we unfortunately had a brain cell massive mismatch constantly. I go, he's the one who's deciding we're doing this, and he's the one who wants me there. He'll be the one to come get me. It's not my responsibility to remember. I remember, but it's not my responsibility to.
But then you didn't want to actually go, Smiles.
And so I completely agree with Nyloth here. If there was anything important, you would come to his room, inform him, and ask him for help. Because otherwise he's still like busy studying and researching and shit.
What they're doing in the room all the time?
No.
What else is he gonna be doing in his room?
I assumed he
looking
was just talking to
through-
snakes the whole time.
No.
No. He's looking through all of the world encyclopedias on snakes and just admiring how the snakes look.
I
Clearly.
just assumed that he was always like messing with snakes. You know, I just assumed Nyloth was a snake guy.
Snake whisperer.
Yeah, that they, they're I don't know. He likes
Probably doesn't
traveling
help
inside
that the
snakes.
only
Sorry,
times
he-
that I think
Yeah.
it doesn't help that the only times that it's cut to Nyloth is talking to Tally.
He has books. He reads.
Look! If someone travels by snake, okay, I'm gonna make some conclusions in my head.
If they look snake, speak snake, travel by snake,
Yeah, like
and cast spells through snake, do you expect them to do anything other
what do
than
you
snake?
expect me to think you do in your free time when you're holed up in your room?
All right, that's it. I'm burning down the ship.
That would
Oh
make it
my
easier for
God.
Jacob to see.
But I do have to point I'm not assuming anything you guys are doing. Like, unless you tell me you've done something, I'm gonna assume that the game state has not changed. The characters who would be off doing their own thing would still be doing so and haven't been asked about their opinion or what they think should be done. With the of Takeru, who Takeru would actively be helping because he'd be super worried about it. So, like, I figure
Solon
Ryu
is
still
looking
is off
for-
in her room, just being Ryu. as
Solon
well.
is looking for Jacobin. It has been passed along to at least 2 other people that Jacobin is missing, and that is why
I
we are
gotta
traveling.
add this to my spell sheet real quick, just to throw it in chat. If anything,
Take
I'll be
anybody
using
else,
this.
pass it along to any of the other people, or does Hashigo just think that we're moving forward with no reason?
Pyrrha.
Well, no, Hashigo knows that you're trying to go in the direction Jacobin went.
Right.
That
'cause he was
that
no, he was on
Hashigo
the
at
deck.
least
He was
knows.
on the deck.
But yeah, I see
Caliber.
it.
Yeah.
Now that you're well aware that they are in fact moving towards Jacobin's direction because
Does Ryu
he's
know?
got sent really fucking far away and traveling by
Oh,
foot
wait,
that
what
long
This
through the
dude.
largest mountain in the entire continent would take weeks, if not months. What does Caliber have any ideas now? Knowing
Caliber's
this?
idea was sitting still in big light. House's initial idea was staying put and making a big light for everything.
Yeah, but
within like 500 miles.
They had a
of sea.
misunderstanding about the situation. Now that they have a understanding about the situation, do they have any different ideas? That's all I'm asking.
Caliber?
No, I don't know. I don't have any spells. I am not a spellcaster. I'm not the utility. This is for the Caliber is now starting to realize that this is for the actual intelligent people who know who have otherworldly spells to handle.
Well, are you gonna go ask anyone else if they have any ideas then, or?
Tira. Tira.
Yeah.
What
Caliber-
type of check
Caliber
would
all
it
of a
be to
sudden-
gauge roughly how far Jacobin may have flown? What type of check would have that been?
Let me think. So there's a few answers to that. Well, there's info I can make clear for you to help make the answer somewhat be figure outable. Jacobin was moving faster than the ship, objectively.
Right.
Because you noticed, you went. I mean, it took like 30 minutes for people to finally go. Wait,
How
we should
far?
probably go get Jacobin.
How long? Based off of Solon's perception, how far away did the tornado go before disappearing across? Like, did it keep going and then eventually dissipate within the horizon, or
For
within
your,
where you could see, there is no.
yeah, for your ability to see the horizon, yes, it went. Jacobin had become a dot and no longer seeable due to distance with the speed
no? I'm
that
talking
it was
about the
going.
tornado, the bigger tornado.
Luna, it's not a big tornado.
Which is a gust of wind.
Yeah, it's like a medium-sized air elemental picking him up and then flying away at 400 feet plus 400 feet per round.
Okay.
Oh.
Because if you could just see the weather, yeah, you would have seen the tornado for miles easily. But no, it was not a giant tornado or anything like that.
Okay, I have another thing that I can potentially do.
Has anybody gone to make sure Ryu knows that Jacobin is missing?
No, Jacobin's missing.
Yeah, because
When? You've been in your...
Ryu was up when they were talking to the princess. The other
Everyone
princess.
who was on deck with the conversation for the princess, the entire conversation, is aware.
I thought she was in her room the entire time.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Because Solon thinks we might be too high up for Jacobin to see us. There's just one problem. If we get lower, that adds a risk factor wildlife.
I don't think 2 miles high would be too far to see you. It's how far you are the other direction that matters.
Okay, but us seeing you.
Yeah, it might be difficult for you to see him on the ground. I mean, to be fair, you're not 10,000 feet above the ground because you're still, like, up until this point, you've been above a mountain, right? So you'll be lower elevation, like, relative to sea level as you go down the mountain. Assuming you're keeping, like, a constant height above the ground beneath you. Is that how Allendale flies around the ship?
Can you repeat that?
Is Allendale trying to keep the ship like a certain height above the ground as she's flying along?
Allendale is for the most part mainly just following orders. She doesn't want to do anything without informing any of you or discussing with any of you, and she's kind of busy flying, so if y'all just discuss this elsewhere, she can't really do anything, because one, you would all notice if the ship stopped and go, why are we stopping? We still haven't found Jacobin. Or, like, it's just it's still technically in a dangerous area. If you were to stop, she would want to find, like, a good place to dock and, like, hide the ship.
Solon is trying to figure out how high above the ground they are. Like, how far...
Also,
like, how well can they see the ground?
From normal ground level, you are at 10,000 feet up. From the mountains, you're maybe about 1,000 feet above, like, the overall terrain of the mountain itself where you are.
It's too
Okay,
high
so
for
if
us
they
to be
look
able to
straight
see.
down, it's like 1,000 feet to the ground.
It'd still be too far for us to see anything.
Till they hit a rock.
Yeah. Like, as an example, Everest is 4,000 feet. A little bit less, actually. If you're at the base of the mountain of Everest and you looked directly at the peak with no obstruction, you would not see someone there.
Yes.
Yes, Nylon?
I said, would that also work? I sent in chat.
Let me see. Yes, that would allow you to commute. Yes, that would allow you to communicate.
Alright.
As long as it doesn't have any weird material components that we can't afford.
Yeah, Jacobin would have to do like knowledge geography checks to get a bearing and like be able to figure out where they are in Koshishoshi. But they don't really have any ability to have their bearings besides knowing west is the mountain.
I was about to say,
Shio
I'm
has the
pretty
compass.
sure the material component
Actually,
in there is
Jacobin
less
has
than
a
a
pretty
gold.
good idea that he's at the edge. Like you said, that he's basically at the edge of the forest, like at the foot of the mountain, right?
Yeah, about so.
And he recognizes this as the same mountain, the freaking tallest mountain, right?
Is that material
has to be
component
ability,
that
yeah.
they are asking for less than a gold?
Yes.
I don't even have to worry about it.
Do you have a shoe element or whatever materials?
Yeah, I have shrewd materials.
Cool.
But yeah, with the horizon, if you are at, oh no, I've not even. You can usually see about 3 miles away at ground level before the atmosphere starts like blotting stuff out.
So 3 miles is the limit, not because
On
of
the
horizon,
ground.
because of air.
On the ground. You can see farther in the air. in higher elevations.
Well, yes, technically past the horizon changes, but the atmosphere would still cause a bit of like obstruction.
I think you can actually see further high up, but that's because the air is thinner. So
I mean, if you're at 10,000 feet, you can see like 143 miles is the edge of the horizon on a normal planet.
yeah, but like
Earth.
the air is not perfectly clear, so you can't actually.
Correct. It's not perfectly clear, but that is how far you can see. Whether it's a clear, it's not. Like you might be able to see a landmark, but
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see Jacob. That's definitely for sure.
like with how small he is, we might not see Jacob unless we're like directly on top of him. Within like a couple hundred feet, honestly.
All right, well, is anyone gonna do anything before resting?
Don't think so.
Yeah, it
No.
kind of sounds like no.
I'll be completely real. This is all on the spellcasters. Every single spellcaster, this is on them.
Well, no. Nyloth,
This is
Nyloth
all
doesn't
on
know.
them.
Takamura has forgotten that the spells that he has cast in the last day. Apparently, forgotten all about those.
Solon doesn't have the ability to use any of the spells to actually. Do
And
I was
it.
gonna
no one's
ask-
remembered to ask Takamura about it because they know Takamura can cast the spell, but no one's asked him.
And I already did a check, and Solon like sending has not come across her mind.
All right. Stop right here, Takamura. Did you do the check? I don't remember you doing the check to see if you actually remembered.
He didn't.
Do the check. No one, in character, no one's gonna remind you. Do the check to see if the character.
All right, 1d100.
No,
or the
it's
intelligence check, whichever you.
it's an intelligence check DC 15 to remember something that you have forgotten.
DC 15.
Yes.
What's his
Oh, only
intelligence
chance.
modifier?
Only chance. Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Well,
All right. Like it's been declared by the game to end this. Yes, you
What do
would
you mean?
remember.
What do you mean? End this? That just because you can tell Jacob, it doesn't mean we can
something
find
comes to
him.
mind. You remember a spell that you cast just.
You remember?
yesterday.
You remember sending a. You remember sending existent that might be useful in this situation. Mind, Jacobin
if
would
Calvin
currently
could do
be
something,
in
he
the
would be
planar
doing
hideaway.
something.
So you can still send it,
fingers
but
and starts casting sending.
Okay, roll your fail chance.
absolute himbo energy. Oh my god.
Roll your
No
your
No
fail
wonder
Yeah,
chance.
no wonder
thinking somebody
Takamura
would
was married.
I was thinking someone would remind him earlier, and then like no one bothered
The
reminding
person
him.
who would do it is God.
Hey Tira, it's not a himbo, it's a slimbo.
Jacob and the one who would do it is not there.
Absolute himbo energy. No wonder Takamura was married. Women love him.
Anyways, roll your fail chance. Your 5% fail chance.
Yeah, 1d100, 5% or less.
guess-
All right, you're good. All
I'm
right,
gonna
what
say
would
a
you?
5% chance is just a 1 on a d20, Tira.
No, but you have to.
Alright.
If it says a 1d100, you have to roll the 1d100. There's still different
says-
All right,
probability.
what can we say? What can we say to Jacob and get him back?
No.
You
This
you
is-
can
I want
only send
Takamura to
25.
make it.
You can only send 25 words, and yes, Nakamura is just casting this themselves. If I mean, there's 10 minutes for other. There's 10 minutes for other people to like butt in and try to like.
He just say I'm casting sending on the deck, and then start casting sending. like you have 10 minutes to tell him what you think he should say. Is anybody gonna tell him?
I don't know why
No.
you expect no one remembered to tell you to cast sending. Why do you think someone's gonna be like, yes, I know what 25 words you should send?
I like to imagine that Takamura randomly remembered, immediately cast it, and everyone is just doing their own things. He's like, oh, what
It's
the
a
fuck is-
10-minute cast time. He's standing there for a while.
Solon's not gonna notice him. Solon's looking off the
Fucking
side
guy
of the boat.
doing fucking, I don't know, jazz hands or something. So everybody would just see him like do weird shit too.
That's just
Like, what they're
Takamura doing
actually doing.
Takamura stuff. Leave him by himself.
Leave him by himself. He's not doing anything important at all. Don't worry about it.
Caliber would say that even if Takamura was like having a seizure, foaming at the mouth. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He's fine.
What's that
It's not like
sting
you can't cast
mark?
this
And he got
multiple
stung
times,
by
so
a
how about-
bee.
Sometimes he just does that.
Sometimes he just
Alright.
does that.
It's the red
I
Kiwi
want-
mark.
I want Takamura to send a message with his own words.
Well,
No
nobody's interfering, so Takamura's like, "Oh, this is a good idea," and then he's gonna be like, "What do I say?"
Like,
Yeah,
go
what do
ahead.
you, what do you
Well,
want to
I-
ask Jacob? What do you want to be like? Hey, are you safe or where are you? You know, what do you want to say?
The best part
Um,
is, as long as the pauses Takamura takes,
We
is gonna be
know
as
the
long as the
direction-
pauses that Jake
Okay,
is
we-
gonna hear.
We know the direction he like went off in. If we could just get him to describe his surroundings, we could probably like get a general idea, a more general idea of like where he might actually be.
Maybe.
Right? So you have 25 words to ask Jacob in that.
Alright. He just like he cast sending and the sending message would just be like, describe your surroundings.
That's 3 words.
All right. This
So
is the
we can
response
fly
you
there.
get. This is the response from Jacobin.
8.
He tells you, safe and hideaway, where forest meets mountain.
Or Forest Street Mountain. We have to go to the edge of the mountain.
Okay.
This is that.
We have to where Forest meets mountain, we have to go right to the edge between the forest and the mountain.
Okay, that's
In that
hey,
direction. The direction
hey,
points to the
Hey,
direction.
Newt, your
so I'll
message is
fly away
ended,
in.
by the way. You went over your word limit.
No, this is Takamura just saying it out loud to the party.
So you have to say the 25 words all in one go, and then the subject can respond.
No, and that was the response.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah,
counting
his,
after
message,
the
his
response.
message was describe your surroundings. So
Yeah, no.
so we can-
He had it.
we'll fly in that direction, basically.
So his words that mean the mountains. Does sending have a respond, or is it just a one response? I forget.
A one response. You can respond with
Okay.
25 words or less once.
Because okay, if it was a response, that would have been really funny. Because then that means Takamura would be repeating Jacobin's words back to him. That would be very comedic. Okay. I guess now we.
I like how it took Takamura longer to figure out the question to ask than it took Jacobin to respond to it.
All right.
All right, so that he's in the hideaway. You know that where forest meets mountain.
Relative to where we are, how far are we from the edge of the mountain, Tira? Because I closed like 3 windows.
You're
70
about about 70 miles.
50 miles.
Yeah.
You know, this is just going to be a Marco Polo of, okay, we're at the edge, where are you? Don't see you. Where are you?
All right, you know you have a general idea of where Jacobin is at. Now
Somewhere.
what? What are you gonna do with this information?
We should probably fly there to like
Okay.
where described.
How are you gonna fly there? Are you gonna tell
Yeah.
Allendale that?
Yeah, I mean he's on the deck of the ship thinking, and he just said it out loud. So I'd
Allendale's
assume
focused.
Allendale.
She's piloting the ship.
Allendale's on
Okay?
the other
She's-
side of the ship. She's driving it.
Yeah, she's not paying attention to this conversation.
How
She's
big is
busy.
this ship? Damn.
It's
Big.
It's very
big.
big.
Yeah, it's
All right, he'd run
least-
up towards Allendale and tell
I
her
don't like Takamura would know what big is.
he's at the edge of the mountainside where the forest meets the mountains. Wait, did Allendale actually see the direction he was floating? I assumed she would have, because she probably would have still been.
Yeah, but the direction
the
doesn't
ship.
mean we don't know where. It's a lie. It was
Well,
a
we
lie.
have a description of where it'd be, so we just need to find that direction until we get the description.
Allendale makes an interesting face and asks the very obvious question. When he refers to the edge of the mountain, does he mean where the trees end and it becomes purely rock formation, or where the mountain, where the elevation of the mountain starts and it's but there's still trees?
You're doing this on purpose.
Takamura's like, let me ask. It's casting sending again.
Probably should have prepared more than one fucking sending. Fuck.
Aren't you using your aren't you using
It's a
your mythic
it's a
points?
10-minute casting time.
Oh yeah,
I
you can't use
it.
those.
How many fourth level
Actually-
spell slots do you have left, and are they all prepared?
Let's see.
If you have any empty fourth level spell slots, you could just spend the time to prepare it.
Wait, you have to prepare spells?
Yes.
Yes, you have to choose your spell list, because clerics have access to all of their spells at all times, but they have to choose which ones to prepare.
I guess I could spend an hour to like change one spell, but that's the augur. I just told her that, and then I just
I'm
spent an hour
confused.
like
Does he have
meditating.
to assign each spell slot a spell?
Yes.
Okay.
Just like
Yeah.
it's literally all spellcasters have to do that. The prepared spell
Under
list
the
is
impression
just
that
a lot.
divine
It's
spellcasters
different.
were different from arcane ones.
The difference is divine spellcasters have the ability to turn empty spell slots into channel, like cure wounds and stuff. That's what clerics get access to.
I guess Takamura just has to like meditate for an hour now.
The main difference is all of the arcane casters, they have to add spells to their spell list. Meanwhile, clerics have access to every possible castable spell when they're preparing spells for a cleric. Every single one. And
Yes.
technically, you can also add to that. That's spell learning rules, and those are funny. And downtime.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, I mean, preparing a single spell slot that hasn't been prepared takes 10 minutes. If it's been prepared, it takes an hour.
That's why he said an hour.
Alright.
Wait till like recharge a spell slot, because I guess I could just recharge my current one. Because I
but
used
then
it.
You'd be spending a mythic point to do that.
Fuck it, just spend a mythic point. Let's just do it. Fuck it.
Takamura gets all of his spell slots back and everything except all his daily stuff except mythic points for an hour. And then he starts doing jazz hands again to immediately start casting it. So pass an hour, Tira.
I have
Yeah,
the worst news to inform you.
Yes?
Hmm.
It's a rainstorm today.
Oh my god.
It went on over, and I read that, and I'm like, oh.
Okay, well you can still cast sending.
You can still cast sending. It's just the visibility's bad, and Tira is going to be rolling the different random encounter table. As we're all sweating.
Yeah, alright. So after the hour passes, and you've been in the cast, you can ask your question.
All right. All right. What were the descriptions of like Allendale gave? Like, where there's still forest and they meet the mountain, and the two different.
It was either the elevation, or does he mean like where there's no trees and just rock?
All right, let's
I think
see if
it was.
Jacobin remembers. Nah.
He's too comfy in his bed.
I didn't even get a chance to ask you, to like tell you whether that way would have long enough for you to know yeah or not. Okay,
This
I'll
isn't-
take
so
it
he's
though.
he's been asleep for 1 hour, and he gets a message after like an hour and 10 minutes. So he's waking up like kind of like, oh.
Oh no.
All right, we'll do this. We'll do this.
Oh wait, what's rolling now?
There. 70. He remembers.
He remembers.
Oh my god, this is like a truly
This is something.
yeah.
Alright.
It's going to most likely culminate with us needing to dock the or put the ship down and getting jumped by a bunch of animals.
Alright.
Yeah.
Jacobin, you know that the place where you stopped is specifically where the trees end and gives way to pure rock formation.
All right. So the specific he says
You have 25 words.
trees give way to rock.
Where there, it's he
7
relayed.
hours. Smoke signals.
7 hours smoke signals. So he's gonna give us smoke signals in 7 hours. Is what I'm getting from that probably.
Yes.
Uh,
He told you trees give way to rock. 7 hours smoke signals. That's what he returned.
oh, Tuckamore relays it back to Allendale, where trees give way to rocks, and also he'll be sending a smoke signal in around 7 hours time. Oh, are we finally getting somewhere? Are we making progress? Are we winning yet?
Theoretically. Alright.
As long as we don't get a bunch of critical failures where we just don't know, where Allendale somehow forgets to steer the ship at the worst time or something like that. My God. My God.
Alright, so. She'd only go to about here, which would be where it should be on the map. Where you can definitely see where, like, the mountain starts to get far steeper, far quicker. You go, alright, now we just need a place to actually weigh anchor. As she starts descending in, I guess, circular motion, because it's not easy to, it's not simple to descend. And at this point, it's raining. It's an absolute downpour. Okay, what did I? That's what I rolled. All right. In case you're wondering, Chaz, because I went back and forth on the date, so the weather rolled 3 times, but it's the first roll, that's the accurate one. One sec, I had to look up the definition of monsoon.
Monsoon.
Monsoon is
Doesn't it
just
depend what hemisphere or not?
monsoon, cyclone, and like a bunch of other stuff are all like kind of the same thing.
I think it depends.
It's a
where
really
in the world
bad-
it occurs, right?
It's the name is based off of the where in the world. Yes, they're all essentially the same thing.
Oh my god, we're gonna wake up in the morning. It's fucking monsoon. Amazing.
I mean, you ask me.
it is a fucking monsoon.
Okay, but it's monsoon like rain. It's not a monsoon. It's just a really bad tropical storm.
It's just a shit ton of rain, like really.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, an actual tornado has not formed. But
Because
everything else is
a
there.
monsoon is like a nor'easter. It's like cyclone.
It's just raining really hard. It doesn't have the wind, just the rain.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, no,
Or it's morning.
it might be the wind too. If
Why
it
is
was
the
if
winds rolling
if it was-
bad now too?
if it was only the rain, it would say torrential downpour. It's declaring this is really bad weather. Let me check something.
Well, does
But it doesn't say the
monsoons
wind, it just says the-
pour down more rain than a torrential downpour. Like,
Yes,
I
it
don't know.
does. It does. Monsoon rain is so bad that like you literally see like trees get like their leaves like bulleted through. With how bad it can get.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, can that rain happen without the wind? Because in my experience, no.
Either way, we're gonna have to land regardless. Can't Kakamura cast control weather or something like that?
No, I don't think so.
Doesn't one of his kami that he can summon cast control weather?
Isn't control weather like a really high level spell?
I think it's like 7th level.
I don't think so. He can turn the area into the ocean. He can summon the
That makes
ocean,
it
but he
even
can't
worse.
control the weather. Not the same thing.
Because all of that water that he'd summon would immediately get
It can't
like,
be raining
thrown
if we're
everywhere.
underwater.
So, there is an actual it's 7th level. There's actual importance. I just checked. When you said can't talk more, I like had my heart stop when I'm like, oh wow, that would totally solve this and take away my OP opportunity. Alright, so
Like next spell level, I can.
there is a few issues here. It's monsoon level rain and weather. I'm taking a look. It's 5 degrees, by the way. It's 5 degrees Celsius.
That's
So it's above freezing.
you know that physically can't happen IRL, but let's go off.
Barely above freezing.
Just so you know, your weather conditions, your weather system is fucked. Like geographically, that shit fucked.
It's magic, okay? It's
Yeah, I know it's magic, but God, your weather currents must be absolutely fucked if you can have like
Alright.
freezing rain monsoons.
I have looked. Torrential and higher, I have to roll for wind.
okay, so that's a separate roll.
Okay, so that's a separate roll.
Yes.
Okay, what's the wind roll?
The 1d100. Okay, so I was gonna fudge this, but I'm just gonna show you it instead. Because God
Okay,
hates
hit
you.
reveal. You can just right click and hit reveal.
Who's it?
Oh, God, it does hate
ah.
me.
Congratulations! It's a hurricane! It's a ton. Alright. Windstorm!
It's
So-
an actual fucking monsoon.
Okay, so it's just an actual monsoon.
It's an actual monsoon.
Shoot.
Alright, so this is the issue with a windstorm. Wind speed is above 50 miles per hour. If you are a medium-sized creature, you have to roll a strength check to not be lifted off the ground.
Is it
What
medium
if
or
you have-
smaller?
Or you'll be okay. You become incapable of moving, and if you roll badly, you get lifted off the ground. If you are small size or lower, you are knocked prone no matter what, unless you
Hey,
roll
Tira,
a strength check and
I
knock
self-cast
off.
freedom of movement on myself.
You're large size. You don't
I
make
don't
this
care.
check.
I don't care. I
Uh,
self-cast freedom of movement.
You receive a -8 penalty to all checks to like keep your like position and stuff, like flying, etc.
Okay,
It is impossible to shoot ranged weapons in this situation, besides siege weapons, which I guess the bow would definitely count because it's
Solan
even
is the
it's an
only
energy
person
bow.
who can cast.
Actually,
It's still a siege
iridium
weapon.
Arrows,
Yeah.
also iridium.
Let's
weapons.
see. All right, the penalties. The -8 penalty applies to fly checks, perception checks, acrobatic checks, climb checks, and any other things that I personally would find would probably be negatively affected by the wind and rain. A few things to note that I have previously said. You are effectively at you would a little bit further. You'd be exactly at effective ground level, which means if there's a % chance Jacobin, if he exits, will be underwater in a flood.
Or, if not, get blown away.
Yes. There's an additional issue here of this is really fucking cold. Jacobin has the potential, but if he is underwater, you just start taking non-lethal damage.
You can stop taking that non-lethal damage for a while.
Don't worry, Jacobin has solutions.
So what do you call a frozen monsoon, Tira? Because there's no real
it's not
IRL
freezing.
equivalent.
I would call that I'd call that every spring here in where I live.
I mean,
You
it's
do
above
not
freezing,
get
so-
get monsoons that are
Luna.
borderline
Luna.
freezing.
Luna.
Okay.
Yes. In spring, it can be -5 degrees. And the rainfall during these times are so bad that they can knock down trees and shut down power. The rain on its
That's
own.
mild. That's mild for monsoon. Monsoon isn't. Monsoon
Okay.
will rip trees out of the ground.
This doesn't matter, okay?
Yeah,
So
that's what
it's
it is.
cold but not freezing. It's cold but not freezing, and there's a shit ton of rain. And that continues
Tira's
the
like,
whole
oh
day.
no, the weather will, the power poles. It's like the power poles implode on a light breeze half the time in most places.
All right,
Power
so-
lines- sorry.
So reading this,
Mm,
so this
train of
counts.
thought, train of thought.
This counts as a powerful storm since we've rolled the worst possible things. The combination of high winds and torrential. It says torrential, which means monsoon level. Very high winds and torrential precipitation. Makes perception checks and all ranged weapon attacks impossible. Unprotected flames are automatically extinguished. Protected flames still have a 75% chance of being doused. Creatures caught in the area have to make fortitude saves instead of strength checks. Wait, that sounds way easier. What the fuck?
Fortitude is way. Isn't that? You said you re-rolled it to be better, didn't you?
It says strength, but then it says fortitude down here in the extreme weather. Fortitude would be better for you. It feels weird that it would become easier.
That is strange.
I think it's because the DC is higher.
Alright. Oh, you're right. DC is probably higher. Alright, so the 4 powerful storms are Windstorm, Blizzard, the Hurricane / Monsoon, and Tornado. And this counts as the heavy wind, So we rolled Windstorm on its own, but then we're already having heavy wind, so it's a hurricane. It's specifically accompanied by a flood. Most adventuring activity is considered impossible under such conditions.
Okay, so guess we'll also cast a Globe of Tranquil Water, meaning 20-foot radius around Solon is not affected by this.
Yeah, this is, Alright. Allendale has to roll checks now. This is not good.
He is anchored right now, so that probably helps.
You have not anchored yet. That's the issue.
No, we didn't anchor. We were in the middle of traveling when this happened.
Yeah, she was still trying to lower herself to find a location to anchor to.
Good luck. Someone start casting guidance, I guess.
I'm gonna be
That's
real.
Tally's
I didn't know the weather module I put in could roll storms on its own.
We found out, I guess.
Tyr just going like, oh, hey, by the way, I rolled 100. You have the worst possible storm imaginable. Have fun.
I don't think that's true. I think we've actually been in a worse storm.
We have, but like the wind pressure is the highest it could ever be.
Yeah. All right. Let's
roll
see.
wise.
What does she have to roll?
What is the skill checks for an airship compared to a ship?
Same checks.
It would be the same. There would be the same profession sale checks.
Okay.
Oh, that's neat. I hate having read that. Alright. Driving vehicles. Wait, I'm pretty sure the ship itself tells me the DCs. Does not.
You know?
Do we have to worry about Calibur's fire getting snuffed out?
Isn't his behind like a?
Does he have?
There's still a chance
cold?
if it's
Does he have cold
included. If it's
resistance?
not, he has cold vulnerability.
Did Caliber get a cold resistance ring?
Oh no, I got an acid resistance ring.
Okay.
Because it said like even because it said exposed flames are instantly doused and
His isn't exposed. It's like
I'm not exposed.
and any ones that are not have like a 75% chance or something like that of something.
Caliber just has their normal penalties being in cold weather, I think.
Alright. Because
Yeah.
that would
Okay.
be really problematic if Caliber got doused right now.
Alright, by default, it is a DC 15
Remember,
to pilot
Allendale
the
has-
ship.
Allendale has one of those 4-leaf clovers.
Yes. Alright.
3 times per day, plus 2 luck bonus.
Alright. So she has -8 to this check. And she also has to roll a strength check to not get knocked away from the wheel.
No, Solon can
Is
stop.
someone standing near her?
Solon can move towards Allendale because the sphere.
Would that be Solon's first thought when she started to realize this is a monsoon?
If the pilot's not piloting the ship, what the fuck's gonna happen to the ship?
I mean, there's multiple people who would have been on deck when this started that would need to react to this. They would, such as Takamura, Hachiko, who did list that they would be on top.
I do have
And-
2 casts of freedom of movement for anybody that fails it.
Caliber has a grappling hook, then grab Takamura. Hashiko has a ladder.
Alright.
Alright. I'm gonna do the strength check, but I'm not so confident about this. Oh, never mind.
Alright,
It
you
rolls 19 plus 1.
alright, you managed to
That's
keep
2
your ground.
19s.
Alright. Since you are saying you are specifically going to be taking your time to ensure Allendale is not negatively affected by the weather as much as the rest of the ship is going to be, she still takes -8 because of all the shit happening to the ship. Because she's rolling for the ship.
What type of check is the sailor stuff?
Profession sailor.
No,
It's-
what ability score?
It is intelligence. No, wait, is it intelligence? Pretty sure it's intelligence. It's wisdom.
Wisdom? Sure, I guess I will spend a mythic point and cast thing that increases wisdom.
Alright, okay, hold on.
Use Wisdom, maybe.
There's only so many actions you can do before Allendale takes hers. You have casted.
she has to
casted
make more
2
than one
spells.
check. She has to make more than one check. The first check's not going to be benefiting from this.
Yes.
The first set of checks.
You casted 2 spells and then moved over to her. That's very much so within reason.
Yep.
Alright. She has to roll
She-
above a 15 to be able to just maintain course of lowering the ship.
At least a 15? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, she rolled a 15 exactly.
Oh, pretty close.
Let me know whenever when the next set of air quote actions take place, Tira. Because I'm going to mark off the spell as used.
A question, Tira.
Yes.
Given that we can cast teleport on the ship, could someone cast freedom of movement on the ship?
It is a sentient creature. The core is a creature. The core is a creature.
You are a creature touch. Let me see.
I'm just asking.
Because the soul,
I was
the,
just
core,
thought about- I
the
was like,
ship
wait a second.
core is treated as a creature for teleportation, and the creature is
But,
holding
it
up
might,
the
but it
entire
might
ship.
only be for teleportation. You know, maybe it's a special thing.
This is Tira ruling. She just
Well,
dictates
she's
a
the one
lot
that
of the
created
future.
it. No,
Yeah,
like
that's why I'm asking Tira. That's why we asked.
there's it's
Someone,
whatever Tira
you have to
figures it
remember,
out, 'cause
Takamura
she-
also
she
has to think of
homebrewed
doing
this.
this.
Someone
Well, that's
can
why
cast
Luna,
freedom
like,
of
we're
movement
saying
too.
Let
Alright.
Tira
They might not think about casting
figure
it
it
on
out.
the ship.
Yeah, not
I-
anymore, but
I had to double check to like reassure myself why I made the declaration. Alright. So the ship itself counts as an object equipped by the ship spirit, which can be targeted by freedom of movement, which would give it some ease, but would still not really affect the ship.
why?
It's for the same reason that if
My armor's
I-
not affected by the.
I
by
have
the
to
wind and
articulate.
freedom of movement. Okay, sorry.
Actually, no. I totally imagine that like your dress would be flying everywhere. You just would be unaffected by it doing so.
But that the core would be unaffected by the ship wiggling and wobbling.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense because even though it's equipping the ship technically, it's not really moving the ship. The ship's kind of moving it.
Yeah,
It's
it
like,
counts. It counts as the ship, which is an object, for the purpose of teleportation, because the ship belongs to it and it is equipped, but it's still a really tiny thing, which makes it easy to teleport it around. Because you can't take it out of the ship. Freedom of movement has a
Stops all
few
force
issues.
movement.
It stops all force movement on you, specifically.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So like even if like your like bow would be like flapping around everywhere, like your dress would be like flopping everywhere and like would be heavily affected, you would not feel that at all. So the weapons would still feel. Yeah, provided the weapon is wielded, it's purely the fact that you yourself are not affected and nothing can stop your movement. So if Caliber tried to shoot the grappling hook, that would still fail if he was under freedom of movement.
Intriguing.
If Caliber grapples the air using a charisma check, it doesn't matter where the grappling hook goes. You just wouldn't be able to aim it at something specific.
I think the idea is that even though it's equipping the ship is not being moved by the spirit. The ship is moving itself.
I get it, but at the same time, it's weird. But I get it.
I mean, the ship, it's a weird ship. It's gonna be weird rulings.
Also,
Yeah, I think it's
freedom of
pretty-
movement is extremely useful if Takamura decides to make the whole area water, by the way. It lets you move without any penalties underwater.
Yeah, but people need to breathe.
Okay, but water breathing doesn't come included, but I'm just saying, most other stuff,
Look,
if you're
Hashiko,
underwater...
he can just hold his breath. Caliber, they don't breathe. No?
Well, what I was saying is, it's funny that freedom of movement mentions that, is that it lets you use, attack, normally with no penalty while underwater as well.
As long as you are specifically still holding it and controlling its movement yourself.
Yeah.
Like, if you let go, the sword would fucking blow away with ease.
Well.
Yeah, it stops all movement, but not actions. If something would stop you from acting, that would be different from stopping you from moving. Which is to say stuff like you're like someone knocked you unconscious.
What was that spell? Control wind? That one would help. You could make the wind less bad.
But yeah, I took a look. The reason I have to come to this conclusion is specifically freedom of movement does not stop armor penalty.
Yeah. You wouldn't get more armor penalties imposed, it just wouldn't make your penalties that you already have go away.
Who had control winds?
Probably Nyloff or Takamura.
Nope.
I feel like it was Ryu, but I don't know if that's true.
Oh, okay. Damn it, my mic was muted the whole time.
So how many more hours before Jacobin wakes up, by the way?
Like
So it's
seven.
currently 7 more. Oh,
7 or 6.
Yeah, 7 a.m.
Is when okay, so
is when he
6 p.m.
is when he gets booted out.
Why do I have doors DC?
If Ryu
There's a
is
strength
on
check.
if Ryu is below deck, she'll have to roll a strength check.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
If
I was gonna
Rio's
ask
in her
though,
room
'cause she
sleeping,
has.
then this is not her problem.
Yeah, I was gonna ask though, like she has that heavy ass weapon too. If that would help to keep her grounded, if she was.
Your sword doesn't have to make any checks. It's large.
No, what I'm saying is because I have it on my person, it's just heavy. It's like 60 pounds. So... Oh no.
Allendale is completely being buffeted by the wind and falls down.
Shit.
To carry, you mean?
Yeah, Teku.
Allendale's being protected by Solon.
How far from me is Tekur? Because I have 2 casts of freedom of movement for anybody that needs it.
She would have been
Just move up to
beside
her
you.
and cast it.
Alright. Then I'd instantly cast, what you call freedom of movement.
Because Globo Tranquil Water will last 13 minutes. Just heads up, Tira. As Allendale is trying to maneuver to a safer spot.
So is our ship spirit like a native outsider?
Spirit?
Oh.
I think.
Yeah,
What?
the spirit. Yes. Sorry,
Okay, so that's
someone just the conversation, the people that I'm using to look at this, I just saw something really fucking annoying. Okay, so let me make this clear. Freedom of movement is described as stopping effects that would prevent you from moving.
Yeah.
It is, in return, not going to stop you from being bull rushed. This is multiple people saying this in multiple threads. It stops movement. It doesn't stop forced movement. No, it stops prevented movement, not forced movement.
So
Didn't you say
okay,
if you
so that
failed
means
the-
Tira. So that
So
means
what happens
Tira.
if you fail the strength check? Or isn't it a fortitude save actually? Didn't you say it was bad enough? Became a fortitude save.
You would need like a specific pair of boots or armor that stops movement, forced movement. I forgot what they were called.
But I thought it was a fortitude check with a higher DC because of the wind.
Yeah, it says so, but then it doesn't give the DC.
Oh.
So I can only use the strength check instead, because that's the one I have the DC for.
Okay, well, what happens if you fail the strength check? What does it say?
At medium, it basically locks you in place and knocks you on the ground. At small size, it effectively bull rushes you, knocks you on the ground, and makes you take damage.
Okay, so for Takeru, freedom of movement would prevent her from being stopped by the storm and being knocked down. Or I guess she'd be knocked down, but she could still get up and move freely. I don't know.
Because this makes it sound like freedom is way less broken than what was described before.
Everyone is reiterating it does not stop. It does not stop forced movement.
Okay, so so we know this going forward now. Then,
which is when I think about it, I went, huh? It does genuinely never specifically refer to you being forced to move.
Because there are a few times where this came up where it stopped all forced movement. but I think that's because
That's
Pathfinder
me
rules
not
are-
knowing.
That's Pathfinder
Okay,
rules
but-
not being clear.
So the wording of the save, or the wording of if you fail, is that it prevents you from moving. The wind, if you fail, if you're medium, it prevents you from moving. Is that what it says?
Yes.
So freedom of movement would stop that effect because it specifically says preventing you from
Yeah,
moving.
but if the effect would be it blows her away, it would blow her away, but she'd still be able to like get up and move.
Good thing she's a medium creature, not a small one. I guess.
Yeah, I look up freedom of movement bull rush. No, it does not stop force movement in any way. This is an agreed upon rule for like 10 years. Looking at all of it. Fuck. All right.
That means I could have done something against stuff before looks at camera. Oh well.
Okay, well
Again, I
Takeru's
wouldn't know
fine.
that. Yeah.
Anyways,
fine, that's what
moving on.
The only person who it would matter for is not there at the moment.
And he won't be exposed to the storm for like 6 more hours.
Yeah. All right.
He has solutions. Think of it as solutions.
Yeah, he's just gonna go back into his planar hideaway.
Well,
Well, that's what
Allendale.
again, he could also become ethereal.
Allendale does have to strength check against the wind. Then.
The sphere doesn't, because I said I'm using the sphere, not freedom.
Okay,
of movement.
okay. What's the globe of?
Oh, you're using the
tranquil water
sphere?
do? Is it globe of tranquil water? Is that the name?
Natural precipitation. Let's see. Bounces from striking with force to deal damage with creatures or halt their movement. This should work, shouldn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
if
it says
it's
rain, but not wind.
if it's moving, I mean, but it's moving out mist. That means it is a.
Because it stops all precipitation.
Rain, snow, and hail. Fog or
I-
mist.
I don't think that would stop wind. It would make the wind dry, but. I know there's an orb of like calm wind though. I do specifically know that.
If you give me a moment, we can see if
Freedom of movement would work on Allendale because she's also medium. That would from getting fitted by the wind or stopped. by the wind.
Globe of Tranquil Water, Globe of Invulnerability. Guess I'll search wind.
It's control winds, but I don't. Does Ryu know control winds, Pupper?
I have a couple wind
Globe of
spells I
Tranquil
have.
Water only has like a small radius. It wouldn't cover the whole ship.
It's not, but
I
it's for
have-
covering Allendale specifically.
I have altar winds.
Alter winds. Okay, that's what it is.
Ultra winds would only allow you to.
Yeah, it
Lower it.
wouldn't be anything for this wind.
Yeah, there's been level
And it's a
specific
10
above
foot
severe.
radius.
What
Severe
about
would be
wind
if I rolled 89 or less. I have no idea how wind wall interacts here. Y'all asking a bunch of questions where I'm like, oh man, shit.
Only if my caster level was just 2 higher. Because then I could actually do Alter Winds.
Calm air works in a cylinder of 5-foot radius per level, 40 foot per high. Reduces the strength of the wind 1 step per 4 caster levels to a minimum of a light force of wind. And it lasts 10 minutes per level. It is a 5th level wizard spell, 5th level sorcerer spell, 4th level druid spell, and that's it.
How long does freedom of movement last?
Like 10 minutes per level. It lasts pretty long, surprisingly.
You could just cast freedom of movement on Allendale. She's medium, so that would prevent her from getting affected by that strength check.
I would have to spend another mythic point.
Well, Takamura said he has an extra casting, so
Takamura has to make it over.
I mean he's under freedom movement right now. Too. No, he's not.
Is there a way I can...
I'm not. I used it on
Takeru.
Takeru because they
Yeah.
failed their trek.
Yeah. So theoretically, he could if he passes his check, he could walk over and do it.
Oh wait. No wait, no, because I'm fuck.
Nyloth is probably still asleep in his bed.
If anyone knew Calm Winds would function here. It would.
It's a 5th level wizard spell is the thing. Specifically 5th level wizard. 4th level druid. 5th level sorcerer. And like nothing else relevant.
It's not
Right.
popping up here on mine.
I don't see calm winds. I see calm air.
Yeah, I mean, we mean Calm Air.
Yeah.
Nylas would have to roll like a knowledge arcana to like think of this to like not to remember to like be able to know the spell exists.
Because
Oh, that
I'm looking at Alter
It's
Winds,
calm
and I'm like, wait, with my fucking Wild Arcana, it puts me. I think I'm at my thing at right now. Cash level to +10.
You can't go beyond severe is the problem with alter winds. This is more than severe.
Oh, okay.
yeah. It also the Ultra Wind area doesn't move with you.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what I was thinking about. I was like, you'd have to move that every round to stay on top of Aladil. That is not.
Alright.
I mean, calm air doesn't move either.
What did you say was the roll? Arcana?
Yes.
That would be an arcana check, yeah.
Ouch.
It is 5-foot radius per level, though.
Ouch.
I know, but
So it would be at least bigger than a 5-foot cone. Or 5
it'd be
foot
like
cylinder.
50 foot because
It would be
like 10th caster level.
It'd be like 70, I think. I think this would be caster level 14.
If it was 13, it would be 65.
I think they'd be 4. No.
65 foot radius, 5 times 13.
To know a spell not on your spell book, it's 20 plus spell level. Oh, yeah, no, that's not gonna make it. Literally, the only check. you gotta roll a 25. Holy fuck. I'm
like a 2.
Nyloth, I am going to
I can
reveal to
surge it.
everyone.
I could surge it.
If it goes with. If Nyloth would think it's. Oh my god! Yeah, you could surge it. That's up to you.
I don't know,
but
that's a 1. A 1's a 1. Looks at camera. I joke.
A 1 to 1, but look at that +20 there.
If you
Well,
want to
yeah,
spend
that's-
your mythic points, that's up to you. We cannot stop you or make you.
Because it is technically on your spell list, meaning you could Wild Arcana it,
Yeah.
technically.
How many
I think it's a standard
mythic
action.
points? How many mythic points do you even have left?
Well, I
Because
mean,
we were just about the rest.
Until this
okay.
happens, yeah.
yeah.
If they use them to teleport to
'Cause-
the mage tower and back, they probably.
I only used 2. Because
Yeah,
I
so
rested
they still
in the
have quite a
village.
few. They still have probably 8 or 9. I'd guess.
Yeah. Also, it has already, because of the day it ticked over, it kind of.
Wait, you
Reset
haven't
that.
had. What you have? Oh yeah, you haven't had the actual ability to rest yet.
Yeah.
You haven't rested since you teleported. But you were
Yeah.
at full mythic points before you teleported.
So you have 9 left, which is.
Yeah, I still have 9.
So if you want to surge, go ahead. It's up to you. It's not guaranteed that you'll succeed even with a surge.
What is it? What is this? I have
It's a
all my
D8.
D8.
Yeah, 1 mythic point and a D8.
Yeah. I like how I have it on public roll and it still went private.
I think it's because you have it set to default.
No, it's set to default mode, public mode.
That's
Everything you've been doing has been private.
Yeah, that's
I
why
know
it's stranger that it's doing that.
I know that there's some things I've done that were private.
I think
Well,
Victor's
I
just forgot to
swapped
swap
that.
back.
Alright. That is 27, so that should be enough for you to know about the Calm Air spell.
Calm Air still has the same problem of it's a set cylinder.
It would be 70-foot radius because if they cast it with
It'd be
Wild
like 70
Arcana-
foot radius and what's the height? Because it's I think it's 10
40 foot high.
I would have to
per
cast it
level.
with Wild Arcana because it's not on my spell sheet.
I know.
I think it's a
Yeah,
set
and-
height.
And I should know that you will have to roll concentration juice on. I should have been having you roll this to begin with because of how fucking awful the weather is. But yes, you will have to roll concentrations because the wind is very much so disruptive, and it would be fucking with your ability to do the somatic and verbal components.
Yeah. Another question is,
What's the
anyone gonna
DC?
come down to tell me anything?
What's the DC, Tira?
It does rely on you knowing that they need help. Yeah.
What's the DC?
The DC to in violent weather, it specifically has it. I listen. 10 plus spell level concentration. You'll be able to cast a spell in a high wind with blinding rain. There's also a second concentration check for vigorous motion for being on a storm-tossed ship. Very specifically. Which is also 10 plus the level of the spell you're casting. You're good. Takamoa.
Yep.
Can you roll
Yeah.
those two
Please-
concentration
please
checks?
make some concentration checks.
Do I still have to
Ooh.
make those after freedom of movement?
No. Alright, you're good. Holy fuck.
Concentrate. I am very concentrative.
Alright. And then you'd have no issue casting it on Takeo. Alright. That's been resolved. Alright, so all the spells that y'all cast have still been cast. Alright. Technically, round 2.
Cool. Round 2. Me spend.
Oi.
Me cast.
Does Allendale have to make her checks every round?
Everyone has to make their checks every round.
I mean the sailor checks.
Yes.
Damn.
You said wisdom, right? That's, what is it? Owl's wisdom?
Yes.
Owl something, I think, yeah.
I actually have to set a compliment. Fuck, this is the time like this I wish the ship map was, like, done.
I like to imagine the Tengu princess is just sitting there.
Tengu are kind of masters of the thing, so she probably wouldn't be too, like... she'd be bothered by the
This is still
rain.
a notable storm. This is a notable storm. This is the strongest wind that could possibly ever happen on Mount Psycho naturally.
Yes.
This is still not normal, even for Tengu standards. She gets a +4 enhancement bonus to wisdom for the next 11 minutes.
Just rolling for the sake of rolling. Alright.
Rolling for what?
Just rolling for the sake of activating the actual,
Oh. Okay. Just so you can keep it going. So that it doesn't just, like, what
Yes.
do you call it? Pass time.
So this is...
Right, and you need at least 1 second.
Again, I'm gonna be real. This is not what I intended. I was like, yeah, you're gonna get this. And then I see monsoons happening. I'm like, that's so much more interesting. Whatever. Okay, come up with it.
Fucking monsoon, goddamn magical weather.
You're going, I'm not a sadist. I'm not a sadist. No, no, no. I love my friends. I'm not a sadist. Cuts to monsoon weather.
Alright.
Akamura flailing around in the winds, getting dragged across the floorboards.
Whoa.
Clearly, it's karma for the red Healy jump scare.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, she even admitted it. It's karma for
So-
the red Healy jump scare.
So, beginning of the round, everyone who has to roll the strength check, everyone roll the strength check.
All of the medium-sized creatures and smaller.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Solon's not affected by it. Right?
Ice
Takamura
G.
fails.
All right. That's not bad enough that you get knocked, that you would get flung, but it is enough that it would stop you from moving it. Caliber is good to continue moving.
I like to make note that Caliver is just under deck in the middle, like the. not
You were
doing
on
anything,
deck.
He's just chilling.
You were on deck.
If you're under
It-
deck, then you don't even have to roll.
You were on deck. You were helping with the search.
If you're moving under deck, then yes, you will be fine for later
I
rounds.
am moving
Caliber
under deck.
Caliber
Caliver has
declared-
moved under deck now.
Alright. That's
Caliber declared earlier that he was on the deck
Yeah,
helping
well,
search for Jacobin.
Yeah, he was,
Alright.
and then he moved as soon as he started
Wow.
raining. Like, I'm not good here.
You gave
Karu
up in
is
spot.
unaffected by being knocked down.
Correct. If you rolled 5 or less, you would be blown away.
Is Hachiko still on the deck?
What's Hachiko doing?
I think he rolled a strength check earlier, so.
He was
Yes,
on the
well,
deck.
It's a new round, and he did roll the full strength check. What is Hachiko doing?
He's gonna move to the bow of the ship and stand on the figurehead he made.
On the ladder figurehead, the like swivelable ladder figurehead.
Yes.
We have an extendable swivelable ladder on the very front of the ship.
I'm guessing that's gonna need
so
another check.
so what's going to happen is we're going to have to go search for Slap or Hachiko next as well.
He's fine.
Most likely. Just like lightning strikes the figurehead, breaks it off, sends Hachiko plummeting below.
It doesn't say it's a lightning storm. It just says rainfall.
That's at least reassuring. Even though Tira described it as lightning.
So Hachiko is on the ladder on the front of the ship.
He's getting wet.
Allendale's fine.
So, Wizard of Oz.
Takamura is
shenanigans.
being blown to the ground by the wind. I guess it's blowing on him so hard that he has to like stop moving and kind of like crouch.
Well, I mean, there are two
Away.
things that haven't been accounted for, yeah, luckily. But we'll get to that.
We'll get to the. Uh-oh.
So,
Alright, so Allendale will now make a sailor check to maintain course again while you keep going down. To
she
find.
has the buff, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's fine. Alright, the first thing that has been accounted for is rainstorms on mountains. The entire mountain's going to be waterfalls. The amount of like actually properly anchorable places has dramatically been reduced by this situation. And even then, too close to the ground is going to result in increased water exposure. The second thing that has to be accounted for is I did in fact do an encounter roll.
I bet you did. That's why you've been quiet this whole entire time.
Yeah.
And the enemy that has to fight us is also suffering.
And I've hinted at this so many times of every time heavy rain happens, I say the creatures usually on the mountain have been incited to have a wider range. And every time I was talking about that, I was talking about Stimvality.
kept bringing up the name over and over again, and I'm like, yeah. She didn't say
So did we
anything after
roll
she
for
rolled
the
her
encounter,
encounter.
or did we get saved?
She already rolled the encounter earlier.
Yep.
I mean, like, does that? So are we fucked or are we fighting or what? What does that mean? That you?
The
What was the
creature has
outcome
to
of the
make
roll?
really fucked up fly checks though.
They
It's
are
not immune
large
to the weather.
size.
There's still penalties to flying, isn't there?
Yes.
Look, just think about it, Solon. Your iridium arrows are buffed.
I can also just use energy arrows as well. But why? Oh, is it because it's too much water?
No. The iridium arrows have a thing where extreme weather effects can buff them. Let me pull it up again real quick.
There's no water damage.
Here's what it says. Weapons and ammunitions made of iridium ignore all penalties of underwater combat. When coming into contact with a harsh environmental effect, up to DM discretion, or a magical effect related to an energy type, the weapon gains an elemental burst magical weapon special ability of the corresponding energy type for 1 minute.
Water is not an energy type.
I don't know, I'm just saying. It says the harsh
And
environmental
there's no
effect.
lightning.
It's cold, it's windy.
And then the thing is, these iridium arrows would be gone.
Oh yeah.
Unlike any of the other fights where you could retrieve the stuff afterwards. Unless it's impaled in the corpse and the body doesn't get rocketed off, they are gone. Gone.
Look, I'm just saying. Harsh environmental effect.
Potentially.
Alright.
Is there a harsher environmental effect in the current environment?
So we cut to Jacobin. How's Jacobin sleeping?
Oh, like a baby bird.
Alright.
Baby.
So,
you know, the funny thing is, if he wasn't in the dimensional hideaway, he would be completely fucked. Like, think about it. He would have been, like, sleeping and then just fucking torrential downpour and then, like, monsoon weather.
Well, the wind came before the rain, so you would have been, like, air comboed into the rain.
Alright. All of y'all
You get
roll
spirited
perception
away
checks.
again. Aren't there super harsh penalties for being in the rain?
Yes. Effectively minus 20.
Well,
Well, I'm not gonna see it.
everyone, or is that just the people on deck?
Outside, yeah.
So mine stays the same.
You still have the sound on the outside is still muffled.
Effectively,
Yes.
perception checks are considered impossible. But you still have the opportunity to roll to how perception works. So I'm taking it as like minus 20.
I guess that would be
Solon might be able to see something.
37, 38, 30. That'd be like 39 before the penalty.
Yeah. So Solon notices just metal like spikes falling from the all around the ship, and like the spirit of the ship is like immediately starts hiding in its little shrine and closes the shrine door.
And I guess so 1 point for today, because I didn't roll yesterday. Because nothing happened. Is there more than one?
Yes.
Tira.
It's at this point that uh you see a giant metal bird flying through the air. Well, giant, like, compared, like, it's larger than most people, but it's not actually giant.
Soul in height. Bird.
Like Big Bird.
Alright.
Wow. Is that with the penalty?
No,
it isn't.
you are seeing these creatures like being battered and like trying to like resist the winds. Some of them just effectively being dive bombed onto the ship
Forcibly dive bombed onto the ship?
by the wind. Yes. As once they're on the ship, their legs just clamp down like fucking like hook shots, just right through the top deck as they start to like lift themselves up. The movements come with the sound of hydraulic pistons and like steam ventilation as it moves, the grinding of metal.
Do you have the ship map for the top floor finished?
God, no. That's the issue here.
Do you have a placeholder for now?
I can attempt to give you a placeholder, yeah.
I mean, we mainly need the like length and width of the ship, right?
More or less, yeah. We just need something that's playable. It doesn't have to be perfect, as much as I understand your autism will scream at you if it's not perfect.
Yeah,
It just
I can
needs to
do
be
that.
playable.
I will give you a possible alternative. So, as I said before, I'm gonna be gone next week.
That is true.
So if this combat continues, if everyone else but me is here, you can still play next week, because Jacob and literally I can't do anything during this entire combat.
Just honk me.
Yeah. But I don't know, it's American Thanksgiving this coming week, so more people might be unavailable than just me.
Family obligations for some people.
Yeah, I'm going to go visit some family.
Can they fill that check?
What?
Tira literally said that some of them were getting dive bombed onto the deck forcibly.
Yeah, literally being yeeted at 50 miles per hour out of the air onto the ship. And then when that happened,
They
fall
didn't want.
damage.
They didn't mean to land on the ship, but now that they're on the ship and they've got a hold on it, they don't really want to leave.
Also, fall damage looks at Tira. Smiles.
Can I fall damage?
Fall damage.
oh,
Fall
fall damage isn't getting past its damage reduction. I'm sorry.
You just said it went 50 feet.
Yeah, I know what I said.
miles per hour. There's no way that fucker, like, managed to fly that far and then just be like, oh, I'm like 5 feet away from the deck.
Yeah, because to surmise, Stimvalities, like birds, stay in large groups.
Not all birds stray in large groups. If the bird's an asshole, usually other birds don't want to be around assholes. Pow, 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 pow. Roughly how many bird do we see?
40. Alright. It's probably not gonna allow me to upload the map, but I can try. Yeah, we don't have enough time for this fight. That much is clear. Yeah, I've even taken the map session break.
We have about hour 45 left.
What do you mean an hour 45?
We normally end at 10, don't we?
Yeah.
Ish.
That would be an hour 35.
No, hour 30. My clocks are 10 minutes
Alright,
back.
if it doesn't let me upload, you will all have to disconnect, and then it would allow it to happen. 'Cause that's for some reason an issue with this. Oh no, it worked. Oh yeah.
That's why you went robot.
Alright.
I imagine Nyloth would have heard that something is happening when a sedan size when starts raining sedan-sized birds.
You would be
Hail the
surprised.
size of minivans.
I am basically at the very bottom of the ship.
I reiterate, hail the size of minivans, made of angry metal.
Maybe the Archives of Nephis is better for this. I think there's some missing tables.
Should we go on our mid-session break while Tira does the map?
Yeah.
Okay. That's Tira. Was this like the only thing actually on the encounter table, or is this the only effective thing on the counter table?
This was the only thing on the counter table.
Nothing else shows up in the mountains? Strange.
The map. When are we gonna take our break? Can we take our break before the
We're
comments?
doing it
Yeah.
now.
Was this windstorm level winds or hurricane level winds?
Hurricane.
Because hurricane is much worse than windstorm. Powerful storm. Windstorm, blizzard, hurricane, tornado. Alright, Tira. I'm looking at the severe weather stuff on the Archive of Nephis, and it actually makes sense compared to the D20 PFSRD.
Why is this shit way bigger than it's supposed to be? Holy shit.
Can't see anything.
1 sec.
I don't have a token here, so I just see a black screen.
A token either.
Oh, maybe that's just because it's night?
No, I have dark vision.
Okay, but Tira, so the reason why hurricanes are a fortitude save instead of a strength save, it's the same DCs, but the difference is that for hurricanes, medium or smaller creatures get blown away, whereas large creatures actually have to make the check still. So the check is easier because it's fortitude, but then the consequences are worse for medium creatures, and large creatures actually now have to make the check instead of not having to make any checks. And then at tornadoes, the size categories move up, where huge is have to check to not be able to move, and large have to check to get blown away.
This is way too big. This shit has lost. I know saying all this stuff I have been making is no longer like following its fucking size pattern. It's been pissing me off.
Isn't the ship like was it 2 squares?
Yes.
So it's like 80 feet long by like 40 feet wide-ish, somewhere around there. I'm gonna pull up the freaking ship combat rules again. No, it's 30-foot squares. God, that bothers me. I hate that they did that. So maybe... check how much we paid for or something, and that should tell me how big it is, actually. critically treated hull 18,000. $4,500 per square.
Hashigo is right there.
Okay, our ship is 4 squares, so it is 120 feet long by 30 feet wide, I guess.
Yeah, because Hashigo said he was at the, like, right at the tip.
So from like
And then Ryu, Caliber, and
I return.
Nyla's all below.
I return,
One.
I'm Luna.
Pirates.
Upper died.
Oh,
I think the ship is too long right now, but that's fine.
We just need something playable.
Yeah. That will work for playing.
Here's like, you sure you want a random encounter? And I'm like, literally like, we're gonna be out here long enough that you're gonna have to roll one for us anyways.
random encounter. Monkeys appear.
Ooh,
Another skyship full of monkeys.
Ooh,
It's called the Jamoku Express.
Choboko Express.
Should I cast the monkey spell today? That is the question.
They're birds. What are the
The
monkeys?
monkeys, the monkeys would get blown away.
No,
they
my
would.
monkeys! But they're a swarm of monkeys.
Yeah, how big is each individual monkey?
You summon a swarm of screeching individual monkeys.
If they're like medium or smaller, they would get blown away.
No.
If it's hurricane strength
let
winds.
let Pupper cast it.
I don't know, it doesn't
Pupper
say
wants
what
to
size
cast-
they are.
If Pupper wants to cast the spell of monkeys, we can have Tira deal with the consequences.
If I throw a fireball, will it will it just get thrown back in my face?
Alright, Nylos, you would be in your special room, which means you're on the second deck.
Nylos is downstairs for
Anyone
now.
else is interested in reading this, by the way.
I think Ryu's also downstairs.
Yes.
I imagine visibility is pretty dog shit. Because it's 1 in the morning. And storm.
What's going on down here?
Size still isn't exactly accurate, but
As long as it's playable for now. It's fine.
yeah. Alright.
Oh yeah, I should go back to being medium size. What is that? Oh, I see. That's what that is. I was like, oh.
Why does it say a fortitude check? Actually, it doesn't make sense.
Oh. Everybody rolled their initiative. What's the DCs for the hurricane if it's a fortitude?
It's weird. I'm
This sounds
I'm trying to figure out because I'm reading the rules, and by the reading of the rules, it is easier for small creatures in hurricane force winds to stop themselves from being blown away than in powerful winds or in windstorm winds.
I was gonna say, don't they have a fortitude penalty though? Make us smaller when it comes to these type of checks.
No. It doesn't say anywhere.
Christ, my initiative roll is ridiculous.
You're a Dex character. What do you expect?
I know, it's just kind of funny. Just-
Very good.
Well, you did get buffeted down to the like a kneeling position, so
Yeah.
that is in line.
Okay, so I guess we're in windstorm winds. Windstorm winds are not powerful storms. No, never mind. They are. That doesn't make sense.
The only person that can do like actual ranged attacks besides spells is Solon.
Yes.
That doesn't mean Caliber can't grappling hook them. That is a pretty big deal, though.
What a initiative check.
Ah.
You rolled initiative?
What a check. Middle of the road ass bullshit.
That's a lot of them.
Alright. Do we even want to attempt to start this combat this session?
It would
Time.
be.
Makes no
we
difference
have
to
2
me.
hours.
Yeah. I kind of do have like 2 hours.
We
Or
have
like-
1 hour.
1 hour, yeah. I was gonna say it's more
Well-
like 1 hour.
Alright.
Well, the
Alright,
10
we-
the 10
we-
that the normal leave time is because I usually have to leave, but I'm not actually part of this combat, so
That is true. We might be able to do
If
a
everyone
little,
else
squeeze a
can
little bit
stay
of
longer,
extra
that's up
time
to them.
if Tira's brain doesn't like drain. or anybody else's.
Alright.
My brain has been
this
kind of drained
is
tonight.
going down to a
yeah.
check. This is going down to a check. I'm doing it in Eastern Runners. Do we end the session here or do we continue with combat? What the fuck?
I'm just trying to figure out how these freaking severe weather rules work. I've nothing better to
I
do.
feel like they're ported from 3.5e, but not fully. Like, not good.
Green. Red. Oh, you fucking stupid. Green. Alright, Tia, could you
Huh?
can you vote on both of them so I can vote myself?
Oh, okay. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's a no.
I mean,
For
I'm
one.
just thinking because like we're only gonna do it for like an hour. I mean,
White
Alright.
Zero's not here next
That's
session
enough?
either.
yeah,
Actually, then again, nobody might be here next session.
yeah, it's true
We're
because the
ending
next
the
one
session
is.
right here.
Okay.
It's just because I get.
So
it's
then
gonna
the
be an
next
hour,
next
maybe we just-
session, White Zero's
we'll
gonna have
just
to
start.
sit for like the entire session doing nothing as well.
Ah, shit, you're right.
That's why I was asking, because White Zero is the only one that has to go right this moment.
Mm.
And
I
if
can stay. I've taken the next 2 weeks off because again I'm going to visit family.
normally you can't stay.
Yeah. Yes.
And then the one day that your character is out of combat, it's like, oh,
I don't know.
mean-
Again, it's Thanksgiving this coming week in America, in the U.S. So I
there's
don't know
going
if
to be
anyone
at
else
least
will be
one or
gone.
two people that are going to have family obligations, so it's going to be a nobody session, most likely.
We'll still be able to check.
Yeah, I'm really confused by the storm.
The storm rules, I skimmed through them. They seem very half-assed.
Creatures caught in the area must make a fortitude save or face the effects based on the size of the creature.
And it says, see table 1310.
I mean, reading that, it implies that you make a fortitude save. And then it doesn't tell you what the save is, but if you pass, then you don't have to roll any of the saves for the strength checks for the wind effects table. That doesn't make sense.
Okay, we're session's done then. Somebody already voted no.
Is that because of control wind, maybe? Is that why they rated it like that?
Well, next session's gonna be a doozy.
In 2 weeks.
For Jacob, it's going to be a snoozy.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I guess you get a vacation. Get a D&D-cation.
Alright. How do people feel about this one? How this session went?
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Spellcasters are funny as fuck. Caliber could have done.
Caliber is realizing
Caliber was
that.
a spellcaster. This would have been solved immediately. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's what you chose for not choosing the monk one that gives you like spellcasting smiles, or just
Yeah,
choosing
we
a
all have
spellcaster.
our weaks and strengths, but it seems like some of you guys just don't have any strengths to talk about.
I know Caliber doesn't have any strengths to begin with. You're right.
I think
That's why he's crying in the corner in the lower floor.
Yeah, it's raining. Cold.
no, it's gonna rain! I'm gonna melt. What
Hey,
is Caliber, the Wicked
melting.
Witch? Caliber's the wicked witch of the
I think
west.
we ignore whatever this powerful storm thing says because it makes no sense.
I
I
skimmed through
understand
it. It's
the
not
perception
coherent.
checks are impossible. Unprotected flames automatically extinguish. Protected flames, 75% chance of being doused. But then the fortitude save part makes no sense.
Hey, if that makes you any feeling better, the birds also have like borderline impossible perception checks on anything. They can't see shit either.
If it's a windstorm, they also have a -8 fly penalty.
Yeah,
I'm talking to my dad about what we're.
that's
getting
why they
with,
were
sessions over.
getting forcibly dive bombed below. They have like a plus, not great fly check, plus not great, plus
Wait,
4.
so how strong is the wind? Is it windstorm or hurricane level?
50 miles per hour.
It's hurricane level.
Hurricane is 75 miles per hour.
Because
75, yeah.
maximum awful rolls on top of, like, the weather specifically said monsoon. Because otherwise they would just be torrential.
There
Okay, 'cause then
will
we're
be
looking at-
blood.
Alright, I'm gonna sort of
Looking
wait
at
up.
this, looking at this table from as of Nephis, hurricane level, large-sized creatures have to make the check to, or be unable to move, and then medium-sized have to
Large-
make the check to be blown away.
So it's not a -8 penalty; it's a -12 fly check penalty for the birds.
And it's a -4 penalty to ranged, to siege weapon attack.
Yeah.
And then normal is just impossible. And it's a DC 20 fly check if airborne.
Yeah, which means
Creatures
you
this
have to
size or
have
smaller are
you have
unable
to
move
be able
forward against the force of
to.
the wind unless they succeed on a DC 10 on the ground or 20 in fly if airborne.
Yep. And with a -12, you need like a +22 to